XPW fans, welcome to XPW Home Video as we bring to you Baptized in Blood. I'm Chris Kloss alongside Larry Rivera.
All our wrestling fans.
Tonight, we're going to see the most brutal night of professional wrestling ever. XPW, known as the premier in Extreme, solidified its claim by holding our first ever King of the Deathmatch tournament.
And you know, man, I know I said this before, but this was brutality at its most brutal. Violence at its most violent, man.
8 men entered the tournament. White Trash Johnny Webb, The Messiah, Supreme, Kid Chaos, Carlito Montana, John Cronus, Axel Rotten, and Homeless Jimmy.
And you know what, man? The winner of this tournament had to go through three death matches full of barbed wire, broken glass, thumbtacks, bulbs, light bulbs, and all kinds of other weapons, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the death match was not the only occurrence that night. XPW Gold was on the line. The real deal, Damian Steele, along with the tall, cool one, Jake Lawless, and Nicole Bass, put his title on the line against Chris Candido with Tammy Lynn Sitch.
And you know what, man? We also saw why the West Siders continue to be the best, the toughest tag team on the West Coast, as we see Chronic take on former West Sider JN.
Well, right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go up to the ring and bring you the XPW King of the Deathmatch Tournament.
Hello and welcome, wrestling fans. My name is Larry Rivera and welcome to another mega event here at the Hollywood Palace in downtown Hollywood, California. At the moment, we are awaiting the arrival of Chris Candido and his companion, the world-renowned Tammy Sitch. Of course, Chris Candido needs no introduction to the professional wrestling fan. He is what is known as a world-class competitor. He's been all over the place, from independent organizations such as Smoky Mountain Wrestling, all the way to the top of the mountain, Chico, the World Wrestling Federation. He's been everywhere, a champion all over the place, and for most of the time, he has been accompanied by this beautiful woman we see right here, Miss Tammy Sitch. A lot of the people out there in the internet and all over the place are saying that this woman is all over for her. But if you ask me, she is even more beautiful now than when she started. Chico, look at that. This is a work of art, not to be compared with anybody. And you can see Chris Kloss in the ring there. He's doing the play-by-play and the in-ring announcing because his Guido is disabled. But now we are going to listen to what Chris Candido has to say to this capacity crowd here at the Hollywood Palace.
I know lately, every time you turn on a wrestling show on Monday night, you tune in for 2 hours and you get about 10 minutes of people wrestling. And the rest of the time is some jackass in here talking about stuff that everyone doesn't care about. No, not like me. But I'm going to ask you for 1 second, if you can please just indulge me for 1 moment. There's a lot of guys that come out here every week and talk about how they got screwed. Well, it's real apropos, I guess, here in XPW, but there's nobody that's been screwed more in this business than me. For the last 12 years, I've worn a baby bonnet. I did jumping jacks in a powder blue freaking outfit. A guy that I thought was my damn best friend, who I helped run his damn company, stabbed me right in the damn back. So I come here to XPW, and there's a lot of places I can go, a lot of things maybe I can do. Bend over, honey? Oh, thank you. So, regardless of the fact whether I go or stay, whatever. The fact of the matter is, since I've been here in XPW, coming to help this place out with my presence, I've been screwed again. I beat Damian Steele last month, and then the last time I was out here, I beat him again, yet he's still walking around with the XPW Heavyweight Championship, and I'm not. So enough talking. Damian Steele, get your damn ass out here now!
Wrestling fans, we now see the arrival of Damian Steele, self-proclaimed real deal here in XPW. He is the current XPW heavyweight champion. As you can see, he's accompanied by the largest in the world right now. Also with him is Jake Lawless, the outlaw biker, the long, tall, cool one. You can see they are entering the ring here at the Hollywood Palace to answer the challenges of Chris Candido. Fans, this should amount to an interesting confrontation.
Hollywood, California. You suck. Chris. You could come out here and whine all you want, but the gold belongs to the hierarchy. So you just cry me a river, pal. You see, Skip, you can come out here and do all the jumping jacks you want, but the gold belongs to me. Now, you couldn't get the job done last night. You're saying you want a shot tonight. Well, you know, today I thought I'd just come see all these mental midgets mutilate themselves in this ridiculous deathmatch tournament. I don't think I'm gonna put the boots on tonight, so sorry, pal, you're just out of luck. And if you can't dig it, you can stick it, 'cause I'm Damian Steele, and that's the real deal.
Óyeme, ¿qué está pasando aquí? They're turning off the lights. They shut off all the lights. It's a big surprise here at the Palace in Hollywood. And look at that. That is why. That's the big surprise. That is Lizzie Borden, the wife of the boss of XPW. She is entering the ring, and every fan in the building, I can guarantee you, has his eyes on Lizzie Borden. She is entering the ring to make her statement in front of the people. Oye, pero mira esa jeva. Aquí no se ve la jeva así. Tú tienes que ir a otra parte del mundo a encontrar algo así. But brother, I'm gonna tell you, this is one beautiful woman. One beautiful woman, and the girls here in XPW is hard to top. Hard to top anything in the world. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Hard to top any place in the country, anywhere in the world. And here at the Palace in Hollywood, we are getting it live in color. Oh, that's another one. I got it. Oh, jeez. I got to calm down.
Damian. I don't like you, but since you're from XPW, well, I guess I just got to deal with it. But Chris Candido, I fucking hate you. For 2 reasons. Now, Damian, you don't want to get fired, do you? Back away.
I might.
2 reasons, Chris. You're an outsider, and well, the second, you hang around a skanky hole you call late. wait a minute, Tammy. Don't get your panties in an uproar. Chris, you want a shot at the XPW heavyweight title? Well, you got it tonight. You and your little skanky hoe got a shot against Damian Steele, the real deal.
If I only have one more chance, that's all Chris Candido needs is just one chance. But I guess it's tonight, in the spirit of the extreme death match, I say I'm taking my heavyweight championship, not because I can't beat your ass in the ring, because I have. But what do you say I beat your ass all over this building tonight for that? Falls count anywhere!
Well, there you have it, amigos. A false count anywhere match has been declared for the Hollywood Palace here between Chris Candido and the real deal Damian Steele for the XPW Heavyweight Championship. That is going to take place in the middle of the ring, but it can also take place in the parking lot, upstairs in the balcony. They can go in the bathroom. If Chris Candido has Steele in the toilet, the referee has to count the pin right there in the toilet seat, man. This could be anywhere. False count anywhere in the building. Also, later tonight, we have the King of the Deathmatch tournament. It is going to be a big night of professional wrestling, only the way that XPW can do it. So I guarantee you, wrestling fans, it's going to be a night of pure excitement.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall with no time limit and is a round one match in the King of the Deathmatch tournament. It is a bed of nails and barbed wire match.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Hollywood Palace is awaiting the arrival of the one and only Supreme, the one you are seeing right here, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for him, the one and only Supreme. He is one of the top contenders for the title of the King of the Death Match. He is, the style alone of his is sadistic, masochistic. Look at his head. Look at the chart of the tattoos on the head. He also has the earring in his mouth. He put an earring in his mouth, not only in his ear, but in his head too, by the eyebrows. It's crazy, but that's to be expected from Supreme. He's a nut, a maniac. Look how the people love him. They go crazy over Supreme. They love it here in XPW because we give them what they want. Look at that, we got a good shot of the bed of the barbed wire. I don't know about some of this violent crap, man, but it's taking place tonight here in the Hollywood Palace. This match is going to bring you loads and loads of action. Not only the scientific wrestling, well, we probably won't see any of that, but you will see plenty of blood. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the stipulation here, you see the bed of nails, the bed of barbed wire outside the ring. It is going to be full of violence, brutality, and mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another arrival of one of the young hopefuls in this King of the Deathmatch tournament. I am speaking of Kid Chaos as he prepares for this first round match against Supreme. This is not the first time that these two meet, not even in this organization. They have a long history in this town. He's been chasing them all over the place. Kid Chaos chasing Supreme, Supreme chasing Chaos. Who knows when it will end? Maybe it will end today, because this is a match that promises to be full of violence and brutality. Look at this guy. He is Kid Chaos, the one and only. This match, once again, bed of nails and barbed wire. We saw the barbed wire outside. Let's go to Chris Kloss in the ring for the announcement.
and gentlemen, introducing first to my left, he is from Hollywood, California. He is the walking house of horrors himself, Supreme. And his opponent to my right, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, his name is Kid Chaos.
Thank you, Chris Cross, for the introductions here at the Hollywood Palace as we prepare for the confrontation in round one of King of the Deathmatch tournaments. The participants in round one are Supreme and Kid Chaos, two of the better-known names in the Los Angeles area for professional wrestling. You see Kid Chaos here gaining control. And Kid Chaos realizing, hey Chris Cross, where you been, man?
How you doing, Larry Rivera? Just got catching my breath here. You know, I got to do the ring announcing for the show because that buffoon Guido got laid up by the West Siders last month. But right now, the big story is in the ring. Kid Chaos, Supreme, the first round here at the King of the Deathmatch tournament at the Hollywood Palace. What a night this should be, folks.
You know, Chris Cross, I made it very clear when I came to this organization, to this XPW, that I do not approve of this violent crap. I come from a time when wrestling was wrestling.
Look at Chaos now, up and over the top rope, on the Supreme and Larry. It doesn't matter what you like, because right now, we got the King of the Deathmatch tournament. We got a bed of barbed wire here on the arena floor there. I mean, Kid Chaos now, going at it with this monster Supreme. We've seen these guys in the past, but never in a battle like this. And look at this Chaos. Chaos edging Supreme's head for the barbed wire. Big Supreme retaliating now, fist right to the head.
This guy Supreme looks like Frankenstein, man. He's got so many stitches and cuts in his head. He's ready for the laboratory, man.
If you ask me, I think this guy is more hardcore than Frankenstein ever was. And there he is, the 21-year-old. Wait a minute, look at this. Supreme's got this bed of barbed wire. He's setting it up now, apparently, on the ring post, it looks like.
You know, I remember seeing these two guys, Kid Chaos and Supreme, a couple of years ago in the independent wrestling scene here in Los Angeles. And I had high hopes for these guys being pro wrestling's new future.
Wait a minute now, Supreme going for a clothesline and Chaos goes down on the floor, and that barbed wire still set up against the ring post here in the ringside area at the Hollywood Palace. And now look at this, Supreme, John with the referee in the ring.
Little tattoos in the head.
Wait a minute now, what? Going into, reversal. Supreme into that bed of barbed wire.
Look at the blood on the board of the barbed wire.
Supreme could very well be cut open right now, Larry. You can get a camera over there. Kid Chaos now, just barely getting to his feet. And Supreme is down and out. Chaos now. What a reversal that was. He lucked out on that one.
That was incredible.
Right now, Chaos. The 21-year-old. This guy's a high-flying sensation. But right now, he's hardcore. And he's battling it out with a guy who truly is hardcore, Supreme.
Looks like he's setting up for one more time into the barbed wire, man. This is, like I say, man, this is brutality at its most brutal, cheap.
Well, Supreme set up his own demise early on. And wait a minute now. Supreme in once again.
One more time into the barbed wire. Look at that, in the eye, man.
Look at that. He's breaking his face with that barbed wire. Look at that. It just fell right on top of Supreme.
I don't think he planned for that to happen.
Right now, Chaos. Look at that. It's tangled in the legs of Supreme. And these fans here at the Hollywood Palace love it.
We got celebrities in the place, man. We got porno stars. We got everybody here in the palace, here in Hollywood, because they know that XPW supplies the extreme entertainment.
And it looks like now Kid Chaos with Supreme going for the reverse DDT.
Rock stars.
We had Jonathan Davis support here not too long ago. And wait a minute, look at this. Chaos perched up, the high flyer flies, and he flew Right on top of Supreme, then Supreme goes down. Wait a minute, going for the cover now. 1, 2. No, Supreme kicked out.
As you can see, all kinds of other weapons in the ring. A bed of nails, more barbed wire.
Wait a minute.
Where does this stuff end? This is violent crap. When are we gonna see a huracanrana?
No. Oh, into the bed of nails. Supreme, that bed of nails suspended in the corner on the turnbuckles on each side of the ring, Larry.
When are we gonna see a fireman's carry?
Reversal chaos goes under the other bed. Gosh.
The fans here are bloodthirsty. They are sadistic, masochistic fans, not your normal pro wrestling fan. As Supreme is bringing the board with the barbed wire into the middle of the ring.
Into the middle of the ring, Supreme. And you gotta remember, wait a minute, and look at this table. Draped in barbed wire as well, out on the arena floor.
What kind of thing is going through the head of Supreme? I cannot figure out what his plan is right now, but he's breaking down outside. Oh, look at this.
Both men duking it out, and look at that. He just laying chaos on that table is punishment enough.
This does not look good, man. I am predicting what is going to happen here. Look at this.
Supreme's going upstairs. Wait a minute, chaos to his feet. Oh, look at that shot right to the groin. Elbow now to the midsection.
Look at the pain expression on the face.
Chaos is going up. There's a table and barbed wire still on the floor. The hell is Chaos got his mind? No.
My goodness. Did you see that? Did you see that, wrestling fan? In my day, my cousin Victor Rivera never would take that kind of thought.
Who the hell cares about
Get up.
Who the hell cares about Victor Rivera? We're talking about Supreme and Kid Death, and this is only the first round match tonight at the Palace.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. More matches in the round one include White Trash, Johnny Webb taking on Messiah in a match with barbed wire ladder and some dots. Look at that, man. All over the place.
Supreme just barely wobbling around the inside. It's Chaos going after that forehead. Just busted wide open from that barbed wire.
Also in the round one of this tournament, we are going to see my homeboy, the Cubano, Carlito Montana, against Kronos in a bed of barbed wire and light bulbs.
And look at this Chaos now, continuing to wail away on this monster. Supreme whips him into the rope. Irish whip reversal now. Supreme, oh no, face first.
That went, yeah.
Kazoom tight.
dead.
Oh my gosh.
He's dead.
Chaos face first into that barbed wire.
I also want to mention the last round one match of the tournament. We are going to see Axel Rotten take on the homeless man, Jimmy, in a match with a barbed wire bat, a bed of nails, and glass.
And look at this now, Supreme inflicting more damage onto the Kid as he's wailing away with his right hand continuously and slamming his head into that barbed wire, raking it across his face.
You can see that both opponents are out of energy. Supreme is almost out on his feet, exhausted
Double axe
from the
handle
pain.
now. Double axe handle now to the back of Kid Chaos. This now to the head. How is this guy still breathing? I don't know. We got that bed of barbed wire still laying in the ring. And you can't forget, Larry, those two beds of nails suspended in each corner of the ring.
You know, I wonder what's going through the head of these guys. These are very young kids. Look at
Powerbomb! Powerbomb onto the barbed wire!
These are young kids that are risking life and live in the middle of the ring for the excitement of this wrestling, bloodthirsty, sadistic wrestling fight.
With this young kid, this 21-year-old, and wait a minute now, Supreme grabbed the barbed wire, still tangled up with the Kid Chaos.
This is incredible. I can't watch. Sometimes I have to turn my head.
Well, Larry, if you're not going to watch, then get the hell out of here. Because I want to watch and these fans want to watch.
I remember the days when you saw a close line once every 2 months.
Look at that. Look at that. He just draped that barbed. What a smart move.
He's making a sandwich, man.
What a smart move that was by Supreme now. He just laid that bit of barbed wire right on top of Kid Death. And he's signaling to go upstairs now.
Ponle más jamón en el sandwich, chico. Supreme is taking his time, his breath, because he's going to take a lot of energy to get onto the top rope and to come down with all his weight on the Kid Chaos barbed wire sandwich that he has there in the middle of the ring.
Wait a minute now. Supreme to the top.
Ahí tiene más jabón,
No
brother.
salt. This has got to be it. His shoulders are obviously down. It's over. Supreme advances.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Supreme.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the official winner of the first match in round 1 of the King of the Deathmatch tournament. He has not had enough. This guy is sadistic. He's still giving out the punishment to Kid Chaos, who remains under the barbed wire embedded there. The XPW officials, referee Patrick Hernandez, ordering Supreme out of the ring so they can assist Kid Chaos, who is in a world of hurt. He is in a sea of pain, a world of hurt, as they are pulling the barbed wire from his skin, from his clothes. Look at this guy. He's a young kid, 20, 21 years of age, his whole life ahead of him, and he's getting involved with this violent crap. Well, I don't know what is happening here in the XPW. They are pushing this brand of violence. When I grow up, man, it was pro wrestling. You see a figure 4, a clothesline once every 4 or 5 weeks, not every 4 or 5 minutes, man. Look at this guy. He can barely stand up. He needs 4 or 5 guys to help him back to the locker room. He's gonna need assistance. He's gonna be in the hospital. He's gonna be out of action for 4 or 5 days. Looks of concern from the people in the crowd. They are very concerned, and I don't know what to make of this, man.
Let's hear it for both men, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one more time we are back at the Hollywood Palace. Time for round 2 of the King of the Deathmatch tournament, presented by XPW, the only federation that is bringing it to you the real way. And we're giving you the variety of things, man. You get the violent crap, you get the high flying, you get the lucha libre. But right now, we are awaiting the entrance of the man, I believe, he's one of the top, the #1 guys, the Messiah. That's right, you heard me say it on the TV show, man, that this guy should be on the top. This guy should be the champion. I think it's only a matter of time before we see the XPW heavyweight belt around the waist of this man they call the Messiah. This match, as you can see, is going to involve a ladder, barbed wire, and there's a bag of some tacks tied above the ring, in the middle of the ring. The only way to get to that bag of some tacks is to bring the ladder in and put it in the middle of the ring. Unless one of these guys can jump 10 feet in the air and grab it with the hand, then I'm gonna wait to see that. But let's see, we're gonna see the ladder. Now it's time for the one and only white trash, Johnny Webb. This guy symbolizes all that is wrong in America today. People complain about the teenagers drinking, pregnancy, taking drugs. This is the kind of role model they got to look up to. Role model, this guy, white trash. Look at that, drinking the whiskey. What is in there, man? I saw him in the backstage. He was taking some funny pills. Look, he's hitting in his own head with his own cane. What is wrong with this guy? This is evident that his brain is not all there from the drugs and the drinking. Look, the blood. He's not even stepping in the ring yet, and the blood is already coming out of the head. Look at this guy drinking. No regard for his own body, for his own safety, for the safety of the people in the crowd. He's waving that thing with no precaution whatsoever. Look at the blood. Self-inflicted blood. Look at that. I can't figure it out. I am trying, I am analyzing, but I cannot come up with a reason. only the booze, the drugs. It's a vaccine, la pastilla que este se toma antes del encuentro aquí. He has to stop it, man. This is a bad example for the children of America. Let's go up to the ring for the announcement. Chris Kloss.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is scheduled for one fall with no time limit and is a round one match in the King of the Deathmatch tournament. And it is a thumb, tack, and ladder match. Introducing first, from any damn trailer park he places, white trash, Johnny Webb. And his opponent, he is from the Kingdom of God, and he calls himself the Messiah.
Who's your savior? Okay, back to the Hollywood Palace for round one match between White Trash Johnny Webb and the Messiah. And Chris Kloss, good to have you back again, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again back here, Chris Kloss alongside of Larry Rivera here at the Palace in Hollywood, California, in the King of the Deathmatch tournament, and another match now in the first round, pitting the Messiah against White Trash Johnny Webb, and now Webb into the corner. Messiah follows up.
That's right, man. More of this violent crap. In this match, the object is to get the thumbtacks that are hanging from the top of the ring with the ladder. There's a ladder with barbed wire on it. You get the ladder, you climb the ladder, you get the thumbtacks, you use it any way you want it.
And the Messiah going for a quick pin there. You're not going to put out White Trash Johnny Webb that quick in a match of this magnitude. We got a ladder. We got thumbtacks suspended high above the ring here at the Palace in Hollywood as the Messiah now on the offense. Whips Johnny Webb into the rope. Goes for a wait, ducks underneath Johnny Webb. Oh! Look at that. What a move that was.
Right in the Julian, as Guido would say.
Hey, you know, look at that spinning leg drop now onto the Messiah. Webb going after the Messiah now. Oh, he's going upstairs, it looks like. The Messiah still holding his groin area. Leg drop from the top onto the Messiah.
Alabama Jam, as we used to say.
Alabama Jam. What are you talking about?
Beautiful move.
It's the old days. This is XPW. The Alabama Jam. Far from comparing it to this King of the Deathmatch tournament. And now knee into the midsection of the Messiah. Forearm to the back. Webb continuing to punish the Messiah.
You know, I was backstage earlier in the day, and I see all the reporters from all over the world, international reporters, Mexico, Japan, all over the world, to cover this deathmatch tournament.
Wait a minute, look at this now, suplex, there's a table set up! He suplexed him onto that table didn't even give it first. Messiah! Here on the arena floor, now look at this, Webb coming up to the stage area, what does he have in mind?
White Trash Johnny Webb, he looks drunk. Every time I see this guy, man, he's drunk.
He's going for the ladder, this crazed lunatic now. And look at this barbed wire wrapped around the top of the ladder. This I've never seen before. Webb threw it into the ring, and now the Messiah just barely getting it back into the ring himself.
And if you notice, the barbed wire is wrapped around the ladder, making that twice the lethal potential weapon it can be.
Definitely a weapon in this match. Neither one of these guys using a weapon until now. Webb's got the ladder. And wait a minute. Oh, he just kicked him. Oh! Ran it into the midsection once, twice. Oh, look at this. The barbed wire cutting goes down to the Messiah.
This is incredible. He hit him in the ribs, possibly breaking
Look
the
at this.
ribs.
Webb now. What is he doing? Yeah, I think you're right. He does look drunk. What an idiot. He's got this guy beat, and all he's doing is walking around the ring.
Those pills he's taking too, man, although la pastilla.
Huh?
He's taking that relaxer, muscle relaxer.
Oh, you mean like Tylenol or aspirin? I've had that before.
You need a paper, you need a prescription.
I don't understand. Wait a minute now, look at this. Web setting up the ladder. Well, it's perched on that second rope. Going for a suplex, and wait at the Messiah reversing. Web into the ladder.
Suplex right in the ladder, backing, impacting the lower back. It's pain, it's hurting, it's extreme violence.
Well, look at this now. The Messiah laid flat out on the mat. Both men just barely getting to their feet now. The Messiah up first, though. Having his back. Web nailed into that ladder, that steel ladder.
Messiah,
Very little give.
this guy Messiah, you know, this character is very controversial in the XPW.
Wait a minute, look at this. Web taking the rope. Oh, he got, oh, look at that. Slingshot in the ladder, hit Web in the face.
Right in the face.
Once again, Webb setting up his own demise, shaking the ropes as the Messiah went off for the top rope, and look at him now on the floor. He's hurt as well.
Looks like his hand is injured, his wrist, his arm, his entire upper torso is in a world of pain.
Messiah fell off of the top rope and slingshotted his Webb right in the face with that huge steel ladder. But now Messiah, he's got the ladder himself, and instead of getting those thumbtacks, right, like you said earlier on, using it as a weapon, Larry.
He's now, wow, this is acrobatics not seen in the Olympics.
Ladder now! Whoa!
Right into the midsection with the barbed wire coming down with full impact.
And white trash Johnny Webb laid out underneath that huge steel ladder. This drunken buffoon still laid in the ring, but wait a minute.
Finally, Messiah has the sense, has the mental capacity to use the ladder to get to the thumbtacks that are hanging suspended from the top of the ring.
Wait a minute, Webb drunk hits the ladder, and the Messiah goes down.
Oh, very precarious fall.
What a smart move that was on the part of white trash Johnny Webb. Drop kicked that entire ladder. Well, the Messiah was on top, and look at the thumbtacks just teetering high above, waiting for someone to grab it. And it just could be white trash Johnny Webb as he sets the ladder up now.
Let's
Can
see
he
if
even
this guy,
climb it?
let's see if he can keep his balance on the, that it appears that he has the back.
He's got it with the rope.
Whoa,
Oh, that rope just swung back now. And look at that, the ladder just falling right on top of the Messiah as Webb fell off of the ladder himself.
He's unwrapping the back with the thumbtacks.
Yeah, there it is, the thumbtacks. Thousands of thumbtacks right to the head.
Right to the head. This is real fans. This is not plastic thumbtacks. This is not thumbtacks that you buy in the toy store. This is the real McCoy, buddy.
You got that for sure. And look at this. There they are, the thumbtacks. All over the ring. Look at methodically spreading them out now. It's white trash Johnny Webb. He's getting ready to get busy with them, it looks like. The Messiah, though, he's still down. What does Webb have in mind?
White trash is making a bet on the side.
Wait a minute now, look at this. Oh no. Right into those thumbtacks, you gotta be kidding. DDT! Oh, look at this Webb getting the short end of the stick as well. Both men are hurt. He's got those thumbtacks in his hands, it looks like.
This was a move of double punishment. Not only Messiah get his head in the thumbtacks, but look at white trash. He's got the thumbtacks in his shoulder, in his back, all over the place.
White trash Johnny Webb. This is right down his alley, Larry Rivera. But the Messiah giving him a hell of a fight as well. And look at this now, the Messiah perched up on the top rope here at the famed Hollywood Palace.
It appears he's going to go for a possible suplex, the superplex from the top rope. And if that happens, if this connects, it's going to be much suffering happening.
Thousands of thumbtacks scattered on the ring floor. Wait a minute now, the Messiah is reversing. Oh, look at that!
Back of the head.
Sunset flip on the top of the thumbtacks.
Back of the head. Did you see the way he bounced off? Some tacks.
Thumbtacks in the head of the Messiah, but look at this. The Messiah and the Whirlivers will go for the pin. Oh, look at that white trash. How the hell did he kick out of it?
Only a 2 count. These pills, these pastillas, the white trash Johnny Webb is giving him his super strength to not feel any pain. He's killing the pain, all right, man.
Must be talking about aspirin. Wait a minute, look at this now. Whipped into the rope. Messiah Tuck underneath. Webb going for a clothesline. Oh, flying body tackle. Webb goes down. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. This could be it. The Messiah advances.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Cross has just taken up to the ring to give us the official announcement. This has been another round 1 match of the King of the Deathmatch tournament. Messiah has reigned with the victory in the middle of the ring. He's not finished. He is administering more punishment. Gonna bring him down one more time, it appears, on the thumbtacks. Bango, right there. Look at that, man. I cannot believe how these guys can endure the pain that they are going on, and these guys have to wrestle again. There's a round 2 and more stuff to come. Let's look at the bottom of the shoes. Look at the shoes of the giant Johnny Webb. The thumbtacks are embedded in the bottom of the wrestling shoes right there. There's a good shot. Extreme close-up. Look at that, brother. Está metido ahí en el pie. He is out. Johnny Webb is out. It's all over. The lights are out. Close to the refrigerator. It's all over for this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the King of the Deathmatch tournament. Brutality, sadistic, masochistic, pain. It's all kind of cut. It's going on here in the palace. Still to come, we have Kronos versus Carlito Montana in a bed of barbed wire and a bed of light bulbs. And we are also going to see renowned King of Violence, Axel Rotten, taking on XPW star Jimmy, the homeless guy. And in that match, we are going to see a barbed wire bat, a bed of nails, and glass. This guy can hardly walk, man. He needs the help of all the officials. Well, you know what, man? It's time. It is time now. Now I'm getting excited, brother, because this is one of the main guys here, Carlito Montana, fellow Cubiche, brother. Me and him, we go out there, we get a Cuba Libre, some arroz con frijoles negros, a little bit of lechón ahí, lechón asado, and it's time for the party, brother. We get it. We don't go to sleep till 10 o'clock the next morning, man. It's a great time with this guy, and he can take it in the ring. He can take it and give it out. That's why he's here to go for the title, for the shot to be the king of the deathmatch tournament. Look at him, man. This is one big guy. Maybe not big in the stature, but big in heart, big in the spirit. He look at the guy he's gonna have to face. This guy Kronos, twice his size, but Carlito Montana, he has it together. Studying, constantly studying, a little bit of partying, and then a little bit of more studying the tapes, the footage, watching the footage of all the opponents here in XPW. Sometimes watching the footage from Japan, from Mexico, making sure that he's on top of it. Now it's time for the world famous John Kronos. A lot of people know this guy as a member of a famous tag team, but now he's on his own, and he's proving that he doesn't need anybody else. He can take care of business by himself. We are talking about John Kronos, the master of the 450 splash, hellfire and brimstone, coming down, raining from the top of the ropes in the middle of the ring. Welcome him to the Hollywood Palace, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only world famous John Kronos, right here in XPW, making his appearance here in the King of the Deathmatch tournament. Let's go up to the ring with Chris Cross for the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my left, he is from Miami, Florida, Carlito Montana. And his opponent to my right, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Kronos.
Now getting ready to lock up my homeboy Cubiche, Carlito Montana, and a former eliminator, Cronus.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back once again. Have to fill in for that buffoon Guido. But right now, third match tonight here. Carlito Montana going against John Cronus. And this should be interesting, Larry.
Okay, as usual, I'm going to run down the conditions of this match. In this match, we're adding a new stipulation.
Oh, what's that?
There's the bed of barbed wire and a bed of light
Oh, a
bulbs.
bed of light bulbs in this
Light
match.
bulbs, cheap.
Outside of the ring they are.
Outside, the light bulbs. And as you know, you little kids, you break the light bulb. Those pieces of glass are very fine, very sharp.
Very sharp.
They sink into the skin.
You mean sharp.
Very sharp.
It's sharp.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, look at this now. John Cronus. And look at the size of Cronus towering over the Cuban crippler Carlito Montana. Oh, look at this now. Montana to the outside of the ring.
You know, there's a big difference in the size, but Carlito is a tough guy. He's a very tough character.
I'm not denying that.
Not to be underestimated.
Not denying that whatsoever, Larry Rivera. And right now, speaking of Carlito Montana, on the offense now of former CW Tag Team Champion John Cronus. And this is right up Cronus' alley, this kind of a match.
The punches, when he's laying in the punches to the forehead, already busting open the forehead of
And wait,
Cronus.
look at that. That's that bit of barbed wire we were talking about earlier on. We just saw it right on the other side of the ring. Carlito, no shirt on. We're into it. You know, a lot of these guys in this match, you gotta think, when they got clothes on or a shirt or whatever, it's to their advantage because it protects them from all these objects. And look at this, Carlito, bare skin and all, went right into that barbed wire.
That is a testament to the character of Carlito Montana as he whips Cronus into the guardrail.
Follows up with a clothesline too. And here he is, John Cronus busted open already. In the early goings of this matchup here. John Cronus, series of right hands now from Carlito on to Cronus.
Just like this, because only Carlito has the cojones to come out here with no shirt on.
All right, look at this now. John Cronus taking him, I guess, to the other side of the ring. Oh, there it is, that bed of light bulb. What's he doing? No.
What I'm talking about, the charts, man, the fragments all over the place. Look at the back. Look at the back of Carlito.
Carlito Montana into that bed of light bulbs. Unbelievable. I have never seen anything like this before. A lot of these fans haven't either. And you're going to see it only here at XPW, the most brutal tournament in the history of the United States.
And as you can see, Cronus is setting up another table on the other side of the ring. Carlito comes and greases him with a foot to the face.
Chopping away now as well. Wait a minute, Carlito sits. He's going to sit Cronus on the table. Yeah, there he is. Cronus set up on his table now. Carlito going back into the ring. Look at this, like shot over. Oh!
The senton, he tried the senton, and Cronus, no good. The table did not break. I think he did not pull the full force on that because he just landed the light bulbs, and half of them are stuck in his back.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And like you said earlier on, when we were mentioning, no shirt into that bed of light bulbs.
No shirt. Look at he's pulling up.
Oh, look at that. He's got that bottle left over. It looks like my white trash Johnny Webb. Some sort of alcohol or something.
Booze, a tequila bottle or something.
And it didn't even break. He hit that glass bottle right over his head, and it didn't even break. Now, John Cronus on Carlito Montana here.
Look at his back.
Just slammed right into that table.
Look at his back, the injuries sustained by Carlito Montana and that fall in the light bulbs.
He's got some shards of glass, I think I saw, stuck in his back.
Shard of glass on the back.
And now Cronus now wailing away on Carlito. Well, now he wants to bring him in the ring. He was set up on that table, but now Cronus, it looks like he's got something else in mind.
Carlito's a little disoriented. He does not know where he wants to go.
Wait a minute now, John Cronus, it looks like he's going for it. From the ring apron onto the floor, in the table, powerbomb.
Power roll from the ring apron.
Wait, going for the pin now, referee Hernandez. 3, it's over. Cronus advances.
Carlito would have kicked out of that. He He's Superman. He's not human. Look at Cronus. Blood all over the face. The fans in the crowd roaring with approval. This another round one match in the King of the Deathmatch tournament. Chris Cross back on the way to the ring to give us the official announcement, and the referee attending to Carlito Montana, who is ending up, as most of the wrestlers end up in this deathmatch tournament, face down, flat on the floor. Look at the back of Carlito Montana, blood, cuts. The XPW officials, XPW security, they are needed to come and help him to the back. Look at that, look at the shot of the blood. Look at Carlito's face, man, he's barely conscious. The pain is evident in his face. As my theme tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am reiterating, everybody is in a sea of hate, in a world of pain. Our next match coming up in the round one of the King of the Deathmatch tournament, we have Axel Rotten against Jimmy, the homeless guy. Okay, folks, now it's time for the fourth and final match of the first round of the Deathmatch tournament here in the Hollywood Palace. It is the match with homeless Jimmy against Axel Rotten. And in this match, we are going to see a baseball bat with barbed wire wrapped around it, the bed of nails, and sheets of glass. Can you imagine that? Falling through a sheet of glass in your back? It's all over, man. You are in the hospital for 2 weeks. Homeless Jimmy is still looking for his first victory here in XPW. Let's see if now is the moment for him. Here he comes, fans, to the Hollywood Palace. He's none other than homeless Jimmy. He walks the streets at night with his chopping cart, looking for weapons to use in the match. Look at him there, he's got cheap metal, he's got a chair, he's got all kind of stuff that he can use in the match. And you know what? He has never won a match here in XPW, and he absolutely does not care. All he cares about is inflicting the pain, inflicting punishment on all his opponents that he runs across here in the XPW. So let's get ready for this final first round match of the XPW King of the Deathmatch tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another man, another pro, another wrestler that can be considered one of the top contenders for the King of the Deathmatch tournament. I am speaking of none other than Axel Rotten. His head is full of scar tissue that he has suffered in the many battles and war. And look at that, fans, a man who almost needs no introduction. His name is Axel Rotten. He is a legend in the hardcore wrestling industry. He is known around the world as a man who can take the most brutal of brutal punishment. And you can see in his hands the weapons he has ready for this match. Wood, axe handles, wrapped in barbed wire. And at the present moment, at the present time, he's going ringside to the fans, showing the fans that this is the real stuff, man. He didn't go down to a toy shop on Hollywood Boulevard to get fake barbed wire, plastic barbed wire like we see in other federations. This is the real thing, man. It is metal, sharp, barbed wire, capable of cutting skin in an instant. Axel Rotten, man. He is a one-of-a-kind guy. He is here in XPW to show homeless Jimmy what it's like to be hardcore, what it's like to get extreme, and at the time we're going to crisscross for the ring announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my right, he is simply from the streets, he is Jimmy! And his opponent to my left, from Baltimore, Maryland, Axel Rotten!
There's the bell, marking the beginning of this final round one match of the XPW Deathmatch Tournament. Homeless Jimmy catching Axel by surprise in the corner with a right hand. And not so fast, says Axel. I got something for you. Here comes Chris Claus, back on my side. Whew.
Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back once again, the fourth and final first round match here in the King of the Deathmatch Tournament. It's Axel Rotten. He's got that axe handle with barbed wire. And he just raked it across the face of Jimmy.
The blood is flowing everywhere in this tournament.
Oh, look at that, to the back now. That barbed wire nailed on the back of Jimmy.
Jimmy, as we know, he roams the streets of Hollywood at night looking for the weapons that he's gonna use, but at the present time, the barbed wire is getting all over his forehead.
And look at this now, Axel Rotten just taking it to Jimmy. But one of these guys gonna advance along with Supreme, the Messiah.
And don't forget John Cronus, man, who took Carlito Montana to the top and back in the last match.
He certainly did, Larry Rivera. But right now, the bed of nails set up. Oh, look at that, Jimmy!
Right
into the far side. Axel swinging with that mic behind him. And Jimmy, homeless Jimmy, into that bed of nails.
A wrestling fan, in this match, we have the barbed wire axe handle, we got bed of nails, and last but not least, glass.
And one more time now. Oh, Jimmy in again.
Glass. This is the most dangerous object in this King of the Deathmatch Tournament.
And wait a minute now, Jimmy going to his shopping cart. He's got a chair, looks like, but wait a minute, Axel beats him to the punch. Axel Rotten now going, oh, that sheet metal to the head.
It's got the cheap metal, man.
Would you watch your mouth, Larry?
Cheap metal, what are you talking about?
Sheet, say it right.
Cheap metal, I'm saying it, that's it. That's
Axel
right.
Rotten, wait a minute, he's going to the shopping cart, but he's got a chain now. He's got that bicycle chain. Look at it, wrapped it, oh!
The chain. Homeless Jimmy's got the chain that he spent all night looking for last night over there on Argyle Avenue, man.
And look at this now, continuing to wail away on the head of Axel Rotten. Wait a minute, he's got that axe handle. He's got Axel's own axe handle. Oh, wait a minute, this once again, Axel beating him to the punch. And look at the crimson mask on the face of Jimmy.
This guy, Homeless Jimmy, first he got the cheat, then he got the chain. What's gonna be next,
What the
man?
hell are you talking about, Larry? Oh, never mind. Look at this now. Axel Rotten on the security railing in front of the sea of fans here at the Palace.
And those fans are coming dangerously close to the barbed wire.
Whoa! And look at that now. A cookie sheet to the head of Axel Rotten. Fist now to the head of Rotten. And Rotten's still holding on to that. Does he still have that? Wait a minute, Irish Whip. Oh, reversal into the shopping cart. And the security railing goes Jimmy. Unbelievable. And listen to these fans here in Hollywood, California. He's got the sheet metal again. Did you say it right this time, Larry?
That's right,
Or
that's
don't
right.
call it at all.
That's right.
To the head.
Axel Rotten, ouch, man. Look at the indentation of the head on the cheap metal. Right there. Look
Stop
at
it.
There it is.
There it is again.
Look at that.
Sheet metal. Wait a Jimmy's got one of his own. And look at this. Swinging away at one another. The first man to go down, however, is Jimmy. And now looks like he's throwing him back into the ring.
Sometimes I wonder what this head on the shoulder of Homeless Jimmy is made of. Sometimes I think it's pure cement, pure concrete. And they're making their way to the stage now of the Hollywood Palace.
And look at this now, that pane of glass sitting there. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, Axel Rotten's got a chair. No.
Oye, hey, está muerto. Está muerto. He's dead. Count it. 1, 2, 3. It's over, man. It's over. This guy is dead. The glass has been utilized by Axel Rotten. Last match we saw the light bulbs. Now we see the glass. There is nobody, I tell you, no one is going to get up from getting the slang in the glass like that. Incredible. Incredible. The blood coming down the face all over of Homeless Jimmy. It appears that he's unconscious. He's not moving. XPW officials gathering around showing a lot of concern. They are all quiet. They're being very careful. They don't want to pick him up. They don't want to move him. His neck may be broken. The referee, all the officials, I believe they have made a call for an ambulance, for paramedics to come out to the assistance of homeless Jimmy. They have been very delicate, very gentle in picking him up. This process is very delicate. As you can see, the paramedics making his way to the scene to treat Jimmy. He's got his back with all the doctor first aid material. The face of homeless Jimmy, of course, is going to require stitches. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. Jimmy's up. He's up. He's crazy. This guy está loco, este tipo. He's crazy. He still wants to fight. He wants to fight the referee. He wants to fight the SPW officials. He's crazy. He doesn't know where he's at. He's out of his mind. Homeless Jimmy. That was a very surprising conclusion, wrestling fan. Hey, let me tell you something, Chris Claus. This guy, JN, this payaso here, he used to be a member of the baddest tag team, West Side of the Mississippi. I'm talking about the West Siders, man. And now he's losing his mind. He's gone completely insane. Look at this. He's coming out by himself with no partners, no backup. He's out there by himself. He might get in trouble. You never know. Look at this. He's crazy.
Introducing first to my right, from Compton, California, he is the leader of the West Siders, Chronic. And his opponent to my left, he is from down on the bayou, J.N.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, JN, this big fat tub of goo, going against Chronic, West Sider. You know, these two were a team, a unit at one time, and then this guy, this idiot just kind of snapped. This guy's a moron. He's a lunatic. But look at this. Chronic from Compton, California, taking it. Oh, look at that powerful clothesline.
You know, man, there's no loyalty among lunatics. That's all I have to say. This guy, JN, he's crazy. He's out of his mind, and I don't know what he's unpredictable.
I don't even know if he knows what he's thinking, but now going for a cover. JN Chronic just barely kicked out of that. You know, say what you want about him. Look at the size of this guy. Not much muscle, mostly all goo. But look at this now, across the ropes. JN, shoulder block. Chronic goes down, up and over again. JN across the ropes, going for the hip toss. And JN reverses it into somewhat of a slam there.
This guy's about 300
What's he
pounds.
doing? Look at this. He's got.
He doesn't
it
look
looks
too
like,
good. He doesn't look too good.
Looks
Jay.
groggy. Oh no, wait a minute. Look at it. It looks like he's going to regurgitate. What's this guy doing?
I think
What a buffoon.
he had about 10 pounds of arroz con pollo last night.
Oh, look at that. Chair to right to the back of JN, to the head now. And what's he doing? Look at him just staggering.
He's disoriented.
He's coughing something up here. And now a boot to the chest area from Chronic. Chronic setting him up now. From the far side, look at the flip of the agility shoulder block. Look, he's puking. He's puking. Look at him. He's gonna puke.
What's wrong with this guy? Let's see it again. You're gonna say, oh,
He's got puking.
this guy's the great Muda of vomiting.
This big fat tub of goo. What is wrong with him? And now a power bomb on the Chronic. Going for the cover. What the hell is he doing?
Did you see
I've
that?
never seen a guy puke in a ring
This guy's
before.
vomiting.
Look at him. He's gonna do it. He's gonna puke.
It's the Kendo Nagasaki of projectile vomiting.
This ain't no Japan spit. Look at that into the audience.
Look at this guy.
This
What's
guy is so stupid.
He's eating a lot of rice and beans. earlier in the day, but I had no idea that he was gonna regurgitate again. Look at that!
Look at that, DDT. Wait a minute,
Oh.
puke! Puke again! What the hell is going on? What a buffoon this guy is!
This is disgusting. Oh,
Look at that, spit it
disgusting.
up! He's puking! This big fat buffoon!
Never in my life, in my entire life watching the wrestling, professional wrestling, I have never seen this. I've seen guys going in the ring drunk, with eating 10 pots of paella. But look at this, man. This guy is.
This is one time I'm agreeing with you. What is wrong with this guy? This guy is such an idiot. This JN. Wait a minute, going for a clothesline now. Doug Chronic. Moving now right to the midsection. Chronic stomping away on this JN. This puking idiot. He's picking him up now.
I'm sure Chronic has a little bit of that vomit on himself.
Don't
too.
even talk. I don't want to think about that. I just hate myself. Look at that Russian leg sweep. JN goes down. Oh, wait a minute now. Chronic signaling to go up. Wait, he's going up the rope. And look at this. Over. Onto the back. And look at that. He puked again.
That's more vomiting
And look at that.
from this guy
How the
JN.
hell did that big fat tub of goo kick out of that one? Look at this puke. There is puke all over this ring.
I feel sorry for the rest of the guys. This ring, there is blood, there is vomit. What else is there going to be in the ring?
Only in XPW. And speaking of XPW, tables are favored here. And Chronic's got one himself. Look at this now, setting the table up in the ring. As this big lard ass just barely getting to his feet. Wait a minute now. Oh, swinging a miss. He had a chair. JN goes down. Fish. Chair right to the face of JN.
Vomiting JN.
This guy is so stupid. Okay, here he goes down. He's being set up on. No, maybe Chronic's got something else in mind. Look at this.
Wow, look, right through the table. More vomiting. More vomiting.
And the table leg just broke there as Chronic nailed JN, attempting to put him through it. The table leg snapped in two.
Look at
And
the
now
size of this guy. The size of
rolling
this
away.
guy, man. He could be vomiting for the next 3 days.
And now swung across the ropeway. JN reverses. Chronic. Whoa, slam. Wait, what is this?
Hey, the lights are out again, man. What's going on here?
I recognize this. It can't be. Yes.
Hey,
Mustafa.
Mustafa.
What the hell is Mustafa doing in Hollywood?
Mustafa Said.
Did you know anything about this, Larry?
I had no idea he was going to be in the building today.
Mustafa's here. Running through all that puke.
I'm still
that
trying to-
lard ass left for him.
Still trying to clear the smell of the vomit from this area here.
This is disgusting. I've never been through anything like this before. Wait a minute, Chronic now. He's not done though. He set up the table in the corner.
You have to make a rule before the matches.
And it looks like obviously this Mustafa siding with Chronic and the West Siders.
No hamburgers, no cheeseburger before the wrestling.
Hell no, not for this guy. And look at this guy. Wait a minute, Mustafa and Chronic double team onto JN through the table. JN goes through the table. You can leave him there as far as I'm concerned. Haul him out of here on a U-Haul.
Mustafa using the table like an oil pump, putting the pressure on the head of JN.
Probably wants to get some more puke out of this idiot.
This
And
guy-
what a lunatic he is.
Mustafa speaking, talking to himself, talking to the ceiling.
Talking to the, maybe he thinks he's talking to the gods above. I don't know, wait a minute. Let's see, Chronic's got the mic.
To all the people in Hollywood, kiss my black ass! Your mama, bitch! I want anybody who wants to step in this goddamn ring, get in here with me right now! Huh? Huh? Mustafa Saeed! Chronic! Huh? The West Side Negroes is here! When I whoop your ass,
Anybody who wants a piece of the Chronic, Mustafa, the West Side, you better watch your back, because you just might get jacked.
Hey man, they shut the mic off on these guys. You know what? It serves them right, because they are talking some extremely derogatory stuff, man, and we at SPW cannot be responsible for this kind of garbage. JN is laid out. He's in the middle of the ring, most likely awaiting a trip to the hospital. And I'm not talking about the regular hospital, I'm talking about the loony bin, Chico, to go see the psychiatrist. Look at him. He's moving, barely moving. Okay, it's time for the first round of the semi-final matches for the king of the deathmatch tournament. It's time for the arrival of the Messiah, who has advanced by defeating White Trash Johnny Webb. I knew it because I saw that Webb coming out all drunk that he was not gonna make it. Messiah is here to take on Supreme. We will see who will advance to the king of the deathmatch tournament and take home the trophy. It is very obvious that the Messiah is not at 100%. His head is bandaged from the injuries he sustained from White Trash Johnny Webb, and we will see if he can maintain his energy, because the exhaustion is a factor that is going to come into play as these wrestlers continue in match after match with these kind of dangerous weapons all over the place. Now comes Supreme, ladies and gentlemen, the human horror movie, here in the next semi-final round of the deathmatch tournament from XPW. This next match is going to have a bed of barbed wire, thumbtacks, and more nails. It's more brutality, more violence, and as you can see, Supreme is pumped up. He's got the adrenaline running. He's ready for this match. He wants to go all the way to the top. He wants to be the king. Look at that, look at the bandage around his head. He's now inspecting the bed of thumbtacks at the side of the ring and threatening to use it in this match against Messiah. There are many fans in the ring, many fans are ringside that are fans of Supreme. Once again, let's take it back up to the ring with Chris Kloss for the announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my right, once again from Hollywood, California, the Walking House of Horrors, Supreme! And his opponent to my left, he is from the Kingdom of God. He calls himself the Messiah.
Here we go, fans. First match of the semi-final round between Messiah and Supreme. Getting brutal from the very beginning as they fight to get one another in the bed of nails.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. We have, like you just said, Larry, Supreme, both men bandaged up, and look at this, the bandage falling off.
That's right, Chris Kloss. What's the use of putting on the bandages when you know you're going to enter a violent match like this and just get busted open once again? I don't understand it, but that's what's going on here in the XPW King of the Deathmatch Tournament. Right now we have Supreme chasing after Messiah and the ringside of the Hollywood Palace.
Well, look at this now. Speaking of those bandages, Supreme's head busted open already. And wait a minute now, a boot to the midsection of the Messiah. Supreme continuing to wail away on them. Whips him in now to the rope. Wait, Irish whip, reversal, catapult from the second rope. Supreme ducked out of the way. Look at that drop kick. And Supreme was crawling out. Oh, he landed in the thumbtacks.
This ring is a little jungle of pain. Everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, it's an instrument of torture. You got thumbtacks, you got barbed wire, you got it all over the place.
And look at these fans here getting in the face of the Messiah. A DDT now delivered onto Supreme on the hardwood floor. Here in the wait a minute, the Messiah, what is he telling? He's telling referee Danny Ramirez he wants that thumbtack, bit of thumbtack in the ring. What the hell does he have in mind now? Supreme still laid out on the floor area next to the ring apron. Messiah just hovering above him now. Wails away on Supreme.
And now the ring has truly been turned into an emporium of pain. Supreme and Messiah battling back into the ring where the action right now is really going to start.
Wait a minute, look at this now. Supreme, wait, Messiah going up. Supreme teetering on that second rope. Messiah flank drop. And look at the facial expression on the Messiah after landing in those thumbtacks.
Look at the thumbtacks directly sticking in the head of Supreme, right in the head. It's pulling him out of the hands, that you can see there. He's got him in the shoulder, in the back. I can't understand it. This violent crap every time.
Larry, if you don't like this thing, get out of here. Look at Supreme. Thumbtacks in his arms and his head and his shoulders. And Messiah, oh, look at the Messiah. And his backside, thumbtacks everywhere. And this bed of nails, this bed of barbed wire.
Look at Messiah. Messiah even having thumbtacks in his nalgas there. Look at that.
What?
His nalgas in the butt.
Larry, oh, look at that. Into the Supreme follows up.
Oh, that's pain. That's torture.
Look at the Messiah now. The facial expression. He is in a world of hurt. And Supreme. Now, look at this. You can tell he's plotting something out. Oh, he's grabbing that bed of thumbtacks.
He is in a sea of pain. A world of damage, a world of pain, and an incurable type of ecstasy because these guys seem to be thriving on this pain.
Look at this, Larry. Flipped into the rope now. Going for the sunset with the Messiah. Oh, no, no. He got up. Wait a minute. The cross factor into the thumbtacks.
Messiah proving to be a very smart wrestler. He broke that leg in the sunset flip, and he got Supreme into the cross factor.
Well, look at this now. The Messiah holding his back and his head, and then Supreme is down. Look at this. He's worrying about these fans now. Chanted the Messiah.
Look at the head of Supreme. The scars from the battles he has endured here in XPW.
Well, this is it. We're coming down to the final few participants in this tournament. 2 men left right now in the ring. The Messiah and Supreme. Oh, he just put him on that bed of nails to the other side. Look at that. Supreme. Whoa. And then he kicked him in the midsection, still against that bed of nails.
One more
the
time.
Other side.
One more
this is
time.
Ridiculous.
The bed of nails is proven to be a very formidable object.
Right you are, Larry, but wait a minute, look at this. Taking the shirt off of Supreme and forcing him into that bed of nails. We were alluding to the shirt from Carlito Montana earlier on. And look at this now. Very smart move on the part of the Messiah into the other bed of nails. Supreme taking a huge amount of punishment.
I cannot understand when this is going to end. The brutality, the sadness, and the masochism these guys are showing. And it's not over yet because we got another semi-final match after this with Axel Rotten and Kronos that's going to have light bulbs and glass and barbed wire.
Whoa, Supreme! Into that barbed wire suspended in the corner of the turnbuckle. Just shredding his back away. Oh, look at that low blow. From Supreme onto the Messiah. Going for it looks like, wait a minute. What?
The high vertical.
No. Messiah! He's first in those thumbtacks. And this crowd in approval. Look at this now, Supreme. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's ripping
off the shirt.
He's ripping his shirt off. The Messiah started.
He's reaching under the ring for another object, a weapon that is unknown to the crowd.
He's looking. He's got a chair. He's got a steel chair. Look at this, the Messiah. Look at the thumbtacks in his forearm. Wait a minute, what's the Supreme's got 2 chairs?
Look at the arm.
What's he thinking? He's
The
going to use 2 chairs here?
Not only is his head ripped up, his right arm is bloody.
Look at that. In the hand of the Messiah. Coincidentally enough, this guy's the Messiah. And look, he's got, I'm not even going to go there with this one. Look at this Supreme. He's got that steel chair. What the hell does he have in mind now?
Well, Messiah, as I was saying earlier, he's got a very controversial character. Very controversial. We at the XPW offices have been getting complaints from fans saying, how can you allow someone like this impersonating a deity, impersonating a holy person?
You can't believe that he's the real Messiah. I mean, give me a break. This guy claiming to be the savior. Wait a minute now, look at this. Setting up the bit of that's what he had in mind. Those 2 chairs they brought to the ring. Wait, 3. Look at this now. To the head of the Messiah. Messiah goes down.
It's a surprise that Messiah can even walk now. Blood in his head, thumbtacks in his arms, his nalgas, his back.
What? He's got chicken nuggets? Wait a minute now, look at this. He's going, that's what he had in mind.
He built a little platform in the middle of the ring.
Look at this. He put the bed of thumbtacks suspended from those 2 chairs.
And it looks like he's going to make another sandwich.
What a smart move by Supreme if he capitalizes on it. Now look at this. He's trying to move that bed of barbed wire from the corner. And he's got that steel chair in hand still.
The first time I thought he was going to put the barbed wire on top of the platform, but that would take too much time, so he's taking the shortcut.
Look at that, Supreme! Make it go flat from the top! This has got to be it. It's over, and I'm out of here.
Another brutality at its most brutal display from Supreme, who is on his path, on the road to becoming the king of the deathmatch tournament. All he has to do now is face the winner of the Kronos and Axel Rotten match. We just saw a shot of Messiah there, lying motionless with the pool of blood next to his head. The fans, look at this guy. He can't believe what's going on in the ring. He's got a look of disgust in his face. His fans, Supreme fans, are showing their approval by showing the hands and that is number 1. Look at the blood. Look at the loss of blood that is being suffered by Messiah. He is laying in a bed of nails, his own blood. Is there the XPW officials are trying to figure out a way to lift him up without causing more injury to the body of Messiah. Ladies and gentlemen, a look of concern on the people. Look at them putting on the gloves. The paramedics coming from the back. This is not the XPW security. These are actual medically trained first aid paramedics. And they got to put the gloves on because you never know what's going on over there, man. So they're lifting him up. Look at the back of the head. The back of the head is blood. The front of the head is blood. There's some tacks in his head that the paramedics are going to have to remove with pliers or scissors. He's going to need stitches. Many days of recovery, possibly a day or 2 in the hospital for Messiah. There is referee Danny Ramirez giving a hand to Messiah. And Johnny Webb is white trash. Johnny Webb is not finished. He is not finished with Messiah. He's getting revenge for the earlier first round match that he lost to Messiah. He's getting back and look at this. White trash Webb, he's out of his mind, all drunk on pastillas. He has to be held back by the XPW officials. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I am having a hard time keeping track of all the action here from this table. Our sight, our view is limited, but I'm trying to see everything. Okay, we see Messiah again. He's on the floor suffering from the stool gash in the head, and that was probably busted open more from the cane, that not the sugar cane, but oh, look at that. That is, wow, blood The blood all over the place, a sea of blood, a pool of blood in the ring. Messiah is one of a kind, man. Only here in XPW.
It is a bed of light bulbs, bed of barbed wire, and a barbed wire baseball bat match.
SPW fans, this is Larry Rivera. I am telling you, I am physically exhausted from seeing all this brutal, violent crap tonight. And I can tell you, I am not a big fan. I cannot condone this action. But it is like watching a car crash. Señoras y señores, making his way to the ring at the present time, John Cronus. Look at that, an intimidating presence here in XPW. And at the present time, there are only 3 participants remaining in the deathmatch tournament. We have Cronus, we have his opponent in this match, Axel Rotten, and we have the winner of the last match, Supreme. It is coming down to 3 men. After this match, there will be 2 left. Fans, don't forget that tonight the rule book, the rules are being completely thrown out the window. No rules. Coming back for another appearance here in the deathmatch tournament is Axel Rotten. Look at his face, testament to the brutality that he suffered in the earlier match with Homeless Jimmy. He's got blood, he's got the bandage all over, and of course he has the axe handle with the barbed wire wrap around it. To reiterate the stipulation, we got barbed wire, thumbtacks, light bulbs, and glass. Let's go up to Chris Claus.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my right, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cronus. And his opponent to my left, from Baltimore, Maryland, Axel Rotten.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the final semi-final match between Axel Rotten and John Cronus. And we are going to see 2 veterans, 2 hardcore veterans getting it on here to decide who is going to go to the fight.
Oh, Larry, okay, I'm back now, and look at this. Axel Rotten going to the outside of the ring, following up on John Cronus. Wait a minute, look at that. A bed of light bulbs still left on the arena floor. And look at this now. Axel Rotten has John Cronus in a compromising position here. Danny Ramirez referee whoa, low blow now onto Axel Rotten.
Look at those light bulbs, man. The light bulbs, as we saw earlier with Carlito Montana, they left his back looking like a crossword puzzle, man, like a tic-tac-toe game. He's all over the place. Now, as we see Cronus falling to the mat, and Axel grabbing the axe handle with the wire.
The axe handle, Axel's favorite toy. The winner of this match goes on to face Supreme for the final tournament match. And look at this now. Axel Rotten raking away on the forehead of John Cronus.
Barbed wire ripping into the flesh.
These guys have been down the road together in the past, but I don't think even these guys have been in a tournament this brutal and this extreme.
The fans here at the Hollywood Palace are witnessing what is probably the most brutal incident in Hollywood history.
Oh, look at the pain on the face of John Cronus. The blood spewing out of the forehead. And look at this. Rotten's got a handful of hair. Wailing away now with left fist 3 times to the forehead of Cronus. Oh, look at that low blow, Larry.
The referee, Danny Ramirez, doesn't even care about the low blows. Why is that? What's going on?
This is XPW, Larry. Wait a minute, look at this now. Cronus has Axel's, oh, look at that. Breaking away at Axel's forehead.
Oh, look at this. This is disgusting, Chico.
Look at this, John Cronus, this huge monster now. In the ring with the monster in his own right. Oh, and look at that boot right to the chest from Cronus onto Axel Rotten.
Axel Rotten is barely moving. He's still recovering from his match with Supreme.
Look at that, boot down to the midsection. You got to give it up for all these guys coming down late here in the evening at the Hollywood Palace. Only 3 men left. Axel Rotten, Cronus. One of these guys will face Supreme for the title. And a DDT now from Rotten onto Cronus. Look at this now. Wait a minute, Axel Rotten, what's he signaling to?
What's
He's
he looking
over.
for?
I think he told one of those XPW officials he wants to. Wait, now he's got a chair.
What's he want now, man?
Oh yeah, well look at that. Hey, he told those XPW officials to get that bed of barbed wire, Larry.
This is not just a regular bar. Look at all the barbed wire on that with the blood from other matches.
Look at that.
The blood of other opponents from the deathmatch tournament is stained. It's a testament to the pain and suffering that these young guys are going through to entertain the fans here today.
And look at this now. Axel Rotten going after this beaten, this torn up Cronus. And he's got that barbed wire set up, going for a suplex. Wait a minute, Cronus blocks it twice. Rotten, wait, no. Cronus reverses it, suplex into the barbed wire.
That's a remarkable feat of strength.
This could be it. Cronus wins, and I'm out of here, Larry.
Okay, Chris Cross, as we saw, Cronus took the big 300 plus pounds Axel Rotten and suplexed him into a bed of barbed wire. Referee Danny Ramirez lifting the hand of Cronus. We see Axel here on the ground suffering, with blood coming out from everywhere. Cronus now is getting ready to face Supreme in the finals.
John Cronus es mental in the head. Este tipo tiene unos problemas en la cabeza. Es un loco, chico.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Axel Rotten can barely move. He's wrapped in barbed wire. But ladies and gentlemen, he is no stranger to this situation. We have seen him do many battles, including those with his brother Ian Rotten, where they end up looking like Swiss cheese. And look at that. They got to pull the barbed wire. He's stuck in his back. He's stuck in his shirt. All over. He's wrapped around him like a piece of rubber band. All the XPW security is required to help him to get it up, but he refuses. He wants no help. He's going to get out of there by himself. He's determined to be his proud self. He wants to keep the pride. They are chanting for him. He wants to say something to the crowd. He's looking for the microphone. Look at the blood on his forehead. The fans love this guy. They love Axel. Axel Rotten, he's a legend. Let's see what's on his mind, man.
I gotta say one thing. Fuck ECW. You're the craziest motherfuckers I've ever wrestled in front of. And don't ever let it be said. And I'm gonna put over every guy in the dressing room, including the guy that just beat me. This is the hardest working bunch of motherfuckers in professional wrestling right now. And you know what? I'm kind of liking California, so you might see Axel Rotten a little bit more, because I want to be out here with these extreme motherfuckers, not back with those pussy-ass fuckers like Tommy Dreamer.
Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, we have the XPW heavyweight title match between Chris Candido and the real deal Damian Steele. And then we are going to find out who really is the king of the death match.
The following bout is your main event, scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and is for the XPW World Heavyweight Championship.
We are now seeing the product of Beverly Hills, the one they call the real deal. Damian Steele, ladies and gentlemen, the two-time XPW heavyweight champion. He is recognized by the fans and the wrestling public as one of the top contenders for all of the wrestling world. Damien Steele, the one and only, he's going to face the toughest opponent yet in his history of wrestling. The one and only Chris Candido. This is going to be a match for the XPW title.
Entering the ring right now is Damien Steele, preparing for possibly the match of his life to defend the XPW heavyweight title. As you can see, he is accompanied by the hierarchy. Right here in the Hollywood Palace, it's a big match, big time right now. The fans should be proud that they get this caliber, this quality of match here in the XPW in the Hollywood Palace. Damien Steele now listening to the fans. He doesn't like what the fans are saying to him, but he does not care. The XPW officials are coming out and removing the remaining members of the hierarchy from the ring. They want this to be a fair match, no interference, therefore no members of the hierarchy. There he is, the opponent for this match, the one and only Chris Candido, as usual, accompanied by the very beautiful Miss Tammy Sitch. Damien Steele not reacting too kindly to the reaction that Candido was greeted. These fans love Chris Candido. And look at the fancy trunks he's got on. He's got the headband on and a lot of lengua from Tammy Sitch there for good luck. Chris Candido is a very lucky guy, man. I'm telling you, if I was this guy, I would be very happy to be in the presence of a wonderful, beautiful woman like Tammy Sitch. Chris Candido giving his salute, his salutation to his fans throughout the Hollywood Palace here. They're all the way, it's sold out, it's packed here. They're packed to the balcony, in the back, in the floor, all around the bar, everywhere. Okay, Chris Candido warming up, getting ready. Damien Steele outside the ring, not knowing what to make of the situation. Unlike the other wrestlers who've been wrestling in this deathmatch tournament, Chris Candido full of energy, full of life, ready to defend the XPW heavyweight title. Wow, look at that. That's what I call a work of art, man. Look at that muchachita, beautiful. This is beautiful. Chris Candido and Tammy Sitch here at the Hollywood Palace. Let's take it up to Chris Kloss for the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my left, the challenger from Newark, New Jersey, accompanied to the ring by Tammy Sitch, Chris Candido. His opponent to my right, he is from Los Angeles, California. He is the leader of the hierarchy and the XPW World Heavyweight Champion, the real deal, Damien Steele.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see history being made here in the Palace in Hollywood as Patrick Hernandez handles the XPW heavyweight title belt, and as is tradition when title matches take place, shows the belt to the fans. This is what is at stake. And let's get ready to roll here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we are, Chris Kloss alongside of Larry Rivera, and this is it, Larry. The XPW World Heavyweight Championship on the line, as just displayed there by senior official Patrick Hernandez, the real deal, defending against Chris Candido.
That's correct, Chris Kloss. As we got it here, the collar and elbow tie-up starts off with a back and forth between Damian Steele and Chris Candido, man. They're both coming out of the starting blocks like firecrackers, ready to win this title.
They certainly are. And look at that chop. And look at that. Chris right to the head. Whoa, Steele to the eyes now. A little hierarchy move for you right there. Whips him into the far side. Up and over goes Candido. Wait a minute. Look at this. Up and over and onto the floor. Candido.
It seems like every match tonight is spilling onto the floor. Maybe 10% of the matches are lasting in the ring.
Well, you know these guys, look at this now. Steele catapulted up and over and onto Chris Candido with the flying body tackle.
Beautiful plancha by Damian Steele.
Look at this now. Referee Patrick Hernandez going for the pinfall. No, only two. Candido kicked out of it. We could very well see a new XPW champion here tonight in Hollywood.
The fans excited at the prospect of these two titans clashing right here in Hollywood. They are taking a course right into the guardrail, man.
Steele goes into the steel barricade. Wait a minute now, reversal. Candido goes into the other side and up and over. Wait a minute, no, look at this. The fans moving out of the way. Yeah, Steele push Candido over into the fans area. We gotta get security down there if we can. These ringside fans here in harm's way. Hernandez going into the crowd.
They are taking it to the environments of the palace. Please keep in mind that this match falls count anywhere. They are all over the place, man.
The palace itself, the entire ring for this match, falls indeed do count anywhere. And look at this, Tammy Lynn Cinch just barely got out of the way as her man, Candido, threw Steele onto the stage area, and here they are.
This is the stage where many rock and roll bands play. They play, you see Oasis on the stage, but now we see the high vertical suplex by Chris Candido. Reverse.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at the pain on Candido now. Just dropped on the small of his back on that hardwood stage right next to the XPW ring. And Tammy Lynn Cinch is trying to cheer her man on.
Senior referee Patrick Hernandez making the count. And please keep in mind that this is not a death match. This is
the no. Oh, sorry, Larry. I thought that was it. I thought he won it.
Just making the fact that this isn't the violent crap we've been seeing for the last hour or two. This is the good stuff, brother.
Call it what you want. This is XPW. And look at this now. Steele going farther back on the stage. Oh, look at this now. Wait a minute. Reversal. Steele goes in the ring the hard way. Up and over the top rope.
Wow.
Thrown into the ring.
Like a slingshot, man.
The slingshot is what you meant to say.
Yeah, slingshot. There goes Candido with the ladder, with the
got a
wire.
ladder now. Left over there from one of the deathmatch tournament matches. Look at this now. He's putting it in the ring. Steele laid out flat.
He might climb on top of that ladder and jump on top of Damian Steele.
Can't even understand you, but look at this now. Candido going to the top. What is he doing? Tammy Lynn Cinch doesn't know what he's doing. From the top of the ladder. No! He missed the headbutt.
The patented diving headbutt of Candido moved out of the way, man.
As the ladder slipped out of the way, Candido barely got the air he needed to get over to Steele. But look at this now. Look, they're going into the audience here at the Palace.
Where's Candido going? Candido's headed straight for the bar, man. Maybe he wants a drink.
But look at this. Yeah, they're going to the bar now. Steele and Candido both. This match once again for the XPW World Heavyweight title. Steele defends against Candido. Look at this. He threw Steele over that bar.
Look at the bartenders. They were in the middle of making drinks for other customers. They scurrying for cover. Candido's grabbing the chair.
Oh, to the head of Steele. Look at this now. Steele in the bar area. What the hell is going on here? Slams Candido's head into the bar. The bar itself being used as a weapon now.
He's pouring a little tequila, a little grenadine into the head of Chris Candido. And I think Candido likes that a little bit.
What is that stuff, tequila? Wait, oh, no. Oh, look at that fist now. Back and forth. Look at this now. Back and forth once again. Both these guys fighting on the bar here in the Palace. Look at this referee, Patrick Hernandez.
I think there's a few upset customers because they can't get a beer right now.
Look at this now. Steele. Wait, oh, it looks like he's going to toss himself. Oh, he just fell off the bar. Candido now.
There he goes. Candido's on the top of the bar. He's reigning supreme there. He's getting a little liquid. He's getting the liquid courage. He's getting ready, man. Look at it. Look at. There he goes. He's the big elbow right from off the top of the bar. That's like 6-7 feet.
Candido dropped the big elbow. Referee. Oh, it's over. Candido wins the title.
This is proven to be a mistake for Damien Steele when he accepted the false count anywhere match. Chris Candido is now the true XPW heavyweight champion.
Candido wins the XPW World Heavyweight Championship from the real deal Damien Steele. I can't believe it. Look at the celebration going on here in Hollywood.
Look at Tammy. She's happy. She's beautiful. Happy, smiling. This is great.
What an amazing match that was. And look at this. Chris Candido celebrating with Tammy Litzich with their new XPW Championship belt.
Hey, you know, Chris Claus, you're saying they're celebrating right there in the ring. I can tell you what, man. There's going to be celebration someplace else.
Huh? What do you, wait a minute. Well, look at this stuff. Candido, the new champion.
People, the excitement that is in the ring right now is flowing into the ring and out of the ring, into the crowd. The people are appreciating the new champion, Chris Candido, the brand new XPW heavyweight champion.
And there he is, as always, along with Tammy Sitch, the new defeating two-time champion, Damien Steele, Chris Candido.
And like I was talking about earlier, the energy, the excitement pouring out into the crowd getting a little excited and getting a little out of control.
Some sort of riot going on out here in the Palace, the historic Palace here on Hollywood Boulevard, across from the famed Capitol Records building. What's going on out there? But the bigger story is in the ring. The new XPW champion, Chris Candido.
Hey, Candido! Hey, Candido! I got a blast from the past for ya!
Now look at the lights going out here, Rivera. What is
Hey, man, it's something very mysterious.
Candido's still in the ring and celebrating. It's got some sort of t-shirt now.
What's he gonna do with that t-shirt?
Well, the
He's
entrance
gonna put it on, of course.
well, the entrance lights are on, Rivera. The lights are totally darkened
It's
here at the
dark.
Palace in Hollywood.
Hey, look at that Tammy, man. In the dark, she
I-
looks even
dude,
better.
All right, you're gonna knock
Hey.
this table over again like you always
She's
do.
beautiful. I like it.
Now what is this? Who could this be? There's someone there. There's someone on the stage area.
Hey, look at
Rob Black said there was going to be some sort of surprise here.
you see the silhouette, the shadow. I can't tell.
The entrance lights.
Hey, look, it's Shane Douglas, man. Shane Douglas in the SPW.
That is the franchise Shane Douglas. Unbelievable. He's here in XPW.
Let me ask you, man, what is Shane Douglas doing here in Hollywood, California?
The franchise Shane Douglas here in Hollywood. He's trying to say something. I don't think his mic's working. He's getting into the ring though.
I said I was going back to Cali, and here I am. We like to save the best for last. And I said in the back, I hadn't spoken to my lawyers yet. This might not be a good idea, and then I thought, fuck WCW. We'll wait for this. Fuck you, Kevin Sullivan! You sawed-off piece of dick-sucking cunt! Let me smart you up! Your show down 60% in the ratings, and you're dealing with 100-year-old worth of men, and Hogan and Dick Flair, and you think that will turn your ratings around? Well, look at the people! Will that turn their ratings around? Hey, Pally, do you want to see Hogan and Flair? Hey, Pally, do you want to see the franchise vice-looking motherfucker. You want a legal battle? I ain't afraid of battles. I'll be happy to take millions and millions of your dollars and then come right back here to XPW, hoist this company on my back like I did ECW, and make this fucking company a goddamn player in the sport of professional wrestling. Taken off, and it's off. XPW will send a message to those jackasses in WCW. Stick with Dic Flair. Give him a 100-year extension. You can always prop his corpse up in a corner someplace. Stick with that piece of shit Hulk Hogan. Talk about drawing Hogan? What kind of fucking ratings have you drawn? You overblown, egotistical piece of goddamn shit! In 2000, Hulk Hogan, you can't suck my dick! You can't hold the franchise's jockstrap! Because I am what this sport is about! And you are a caricature from the 1980s! You suck then, and you suck now! You have now got yourselves a franchise.
Unbelievable! The franchise Shane Douglas wanting to make XPW a franchise. This is unbelievable, Larry.
Hey, Chris Clark, can you believe it? The reunion of Shane Douglas, the franchise, and his good buddy, Chris Candido.
How did Rob Black pull this one off? The franchise Shane Douglas here in Hollywood.
For the first time in my life, I have to probably agree with you, so I don't get fucked. But Shane Douglas, okay, let's call him right now. Shane Douglas, for Christ's sake, I fucking love you.
I got one last thing to do here. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna make a phone call live and in living color to Bill Bush.
I gotta go while this is going on.
We'll see you, Chris. Good luck in that shithole.
Well, now it looks like Chris Candido. I love this, but Candido wants no part of this. Shane Douglas claiming to call Bill Bush of WCW here live in the ring of XPW.
I think Chris Candido is using his brains, making sure that he does not get involved in trouble.
Well, look at this, though. Shane Douglas now attempting to contact WCW's Bill Bush.
Hey, Chico, this is going to be good.
Give me the spot, Bob. Hello, Bill Bush. This is Shane Douglas, that meek and mild and quiet and very humble servant of yours, Bill. I'm sitting here with a few of my friends, Bill, and they say, suck it! The franchise is the man! It'll be nice to see you get your pink slip, Bill. You certainly do deserve it. See you in court, my friend.
Shane Douglas, the franchise. What does this all mean? Look at this. The franchise is here now in XPW. I can't believe this, Larry.
Chris Cross, all I have to say is we have witnessed one of the most exciting incidents in professional wrestling history.
What is going to happen now with Douglas? Douglas, Candido, Tammy Sitch here with the new champ Candido embracing with Shane Douglas, the franchise. And I can't believe it. Like, what is going on in the franchise here in XPW?
History has been made.
Okay, SPW fan, this is the moment of truth, the main event, the King of the Deathmatch Tournament final. We are going to see John Cronin take on Supreme in the King of the Deathmatch finals.
Hollywood, are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, this is it, the final match of the King of the Deathmatch Tournament. And for this match, I want to introduce you to our very special guest ring announcer, the lead singer of Slayer, Kerry King. It's guitar! I don't know about you guys, I've been waiting for this shit all night. Let's get started. The following bout is scheduled for one fall with no time limit and is the final match in the King of the Deathmatch Tournament.
And here we go, Supreme. This is it, Larry, the finals of the King of the Deathmatch, Supreme. Look at this ring, draped in barbed wire, the ropes taken down. Unbelievable.
There he is, man. There is Kerry King from the band Slayer. Plays lead guitar.
Oh, he's a guitarist?
That's right.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no one told me that.
That's right.
Kerry King. Oh,
What's the matter with you, Chris?
I don't know. You know, I'm very excited tonight. We got this whole King of the Deathmatch tournament. My apologies go out to Kerry King and all his fans, but more importantly right now, Larry Rivera, here he is, this monster Supreme, getting ready for battle against John Cronus in the final match of the King of the Deathmatch tournament in a bet of everything's match.
Every stipulation that has been used earlier today is going to be on the line in this match. We're going to have glass. We're going to have nails. We're going to have barbed wire bat. We're going to have thumbtacks. We're going to have it all, man.
Unbelievable. And look at this guy, Supreme. He's got those bolt cutters. What does he have in mind? Look at the bed of light bulbs, Larry, in the ring. Right next to referee Patrick Hernandez and that bed of thumbtacks. Wow, look at the ring.
You know, this, hopefully, in my mind, this is the last time we see this. Because this is too much. These guys putting their life on the line.
And here comes John Cronus.
Chico, I hope nobody dies tonight.
Okay, fans, there he is, man. John Cronus. He wrestled 2 times already. 2 brutal matches.
And look how tired he is. This guy, look at him. He's just barely grogging himself over to the ring. Checking out the barbed wire.
He can barely walk, man. Look at this guy.
Look at this. I've never seen a ring like this here in the United States. Look at this now. The barbed wire caught around his leg, just getting into the ring.
And
what are we going to expect in the matchup?
He can't get it off himself. He's asking the referee for help to remove the barbed wire.
Look at that. Look at Supreme just glaring him down. no fear from either one of these guys for each other.
We now take you to special guest ring announcer, Gary King from the rock group Slayer.
Introducing first, from Hollywood, California, the walking house of horrors, Supreme. And his opponent, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Kronos.
John Kronos, Supreme, both ready for battle here. Battle like I don't think either one of them have ever seen before. Look at this, the stare off now. He's got those bolt clippers Supreme does. Oh, look at this, boot down to the midsection from Kronos onto Supreme. And the bandage came off.
Again, I have to ask the question, why wear a bandage?
What are we possibly going to see here? He's got that pin of light bulbs kicked now to the midsection. Kronos on the offense here. Oh, no.
Immediately using the light bulbs. Kronos wants to end this fast, quick. He wants to end it quick, so he's going for the most extreme moves he can think of.
Supreme just went into that bed of light bulbs in the middle of the ring, and look at that. Kronos just nailing Supreme with that light bulb by itself. And now that bed of thumbtacks as well in the ring. Drop kick now, Supreme goes down.
It is very evident that both of these competitors are very tired. They both wrestled 2 times. They are exhausted. They are full of pain, full of hurt, and they just want to get through so they can get that trophy and be declared king of the death match.
We'll give it up to both these guys, John Kronos and Supreme. Both of them getting to the final match. What hell they had to go through, and now look at this now. Oh, how do they get out of the ring? And look at that pane of glass. The corner of it just broke with Supreme's foot landing on it.
Look at these two moving slowly.
Like a couple of zombies, these two.
They're...
Look at this now. Whoa, no, he's going into that pane of glass. It's right behind Supreme. Supreme into the glass.
Jeez, this is... I don't know how much more of this I can take, Chris Claus.
This is it, Larry Rivera. This is the final match. I gotta hand it to you. I know you don't like these bets. You're doing a great job, Rivera. But now, look at this though. Wait. Kronos, he's bringing Supreme over to the stage area. Supreme went to that pane of glass once already. Where are they going?
Back in the stage, and you can see in the background all of the security for the XPW in case of an emergency. Something going wrong.
He had a little piece of barbed wire, couldn't tell. Oh, he's got that shard of glass. That huge shard of glass, and he's breaking it right across the forehead of Supreme. This is sick.
The ultimate punishment, the glass to the forehead.
Listen to this crowd here in Hollywood, California, loving it. And now both men getting back into the ring. Patrick Hernandez as well, being extra careful himself. Supreme, Kronos, battling back and forth. Oh, spinning heel kick.
There he goes. The Supreme showing the pain in his face. Both guys moving with the speed of turtles, of ants. This is because their bodies can barely take any more punishment as Supreme goes face first
into the thumbtacks. Supreme face first into that bed of thumbtacks laid in the ring. Patrick Hernandez strictly there for the 3 count. Obviously no disqualification, but he's got to be careful himself. And look at that boot, that solid boot to the chest of Supreme.
Supreme's got the thumbtacks lodged into his wrist, his hands. They're getting in the tape, and he goes back into
goodness.
it.
Look at Supreme's back, just draped and covered with thumbtacks.
You can see the blood from Messiah still in the bed of the thumbtacks there, man.
Stiff boot to the head from Kronos onto Supreme as referee Hernandez is looking out. Oh, low blow onto Kronos from Supreme. Kronos goes down, Supreme now, hovering over John Kronos.
Kronos has no idea of where he is, what is going on. He has no idea of what is happening. Look at that. Look at that. He's trying to sit. He wants to sit down. He needs to take a break.
He'd rather sit on barbed wire. These guys are so tired. You know, wait a minute, reversal. Supreme. tied up. Oh, look at Larry. Larry, look at this. What? This guy, he's got to be dead. He can't be breathing.
Supreme is incredible. The amount of punishment this guy takes is. Hey, you know what? You gotta calm down, man.
Look at this,
You gotta
Larry.
calm down a little
Larry.
bit. You gotta relax.
Did you see that?
Cálmate,
He went
chico.
through the barbed wire in the ring. Oh, I've never seen anything like that. Never in my life. Oh,
Intensity at a highest degree. This is the Hollywood Palace, the king of the death match. He's got the barbed
he's
wire.
got the barbed wire. He's got enough punishment going on here.
Look at the back of Supreme's head.
Supreme went right through that barbed wire. That would look like to be 100 miles an hour.
Going to the stage right now, Supreme. It's great. He's going for the table. He's getting the table.
Look at this now. Supreme going over to the table. No, it looks like he's got something else in mind. Did you see him there? He was pondering for a minute. And now look at it. He's going through that barbed wire, getting caught up. I can't believe what we just saw earlier. That was insane. Supreme, I can't. Well, he's got those clippers now.
The bolt cutters, he's taking apart the ring, methodically taking apart the ring, cutting each part of barbed wire off of the ring. He's gonna take it off, and I'm imagining he's gonna take it and put it on the table.
And look at this now. Speaking of the table, John Cronus getting to his feet, setting it up himself. And look at that. He's right next to that ladder. Look at this now. Clipping all ends of the ring is Supreme. What the hell does he have in mind here?
This is a part in most wrestling matches you can predict, you can telegraph what the guy is going to do next. But with Supreme, it's no idea what is going through the mind, the brain of this guy.
You're absolutely right, Larry. You never know what Supreme is. Oh, look at that. Oh, he just tossed it. It just raked right across the wrist, the arm of John Cronus. Now a spinning heel kick to the back.
I believe he's actually stuck in the wrist of Cronus. If you look at
stuck.
Look at
Oh,
that.
man. Look at that barbed wire. He can't get it off of him. Supreme now. Look at him. He's holding his groin area, it looks like. Or is it a midsection? I can't tell. Got to get these photographers out of the way.
This match is just one giant mess, man. One mess. Barbed wire all over the place, glass everywhere. You have to be careful with this.
Forearm to the back now. Mess or not, Larry. This is it. The winner will be crowned king of the deathmatch. Will it be John Cronus? Will it be Supreme? Oh, what's he doing? He's wrapping him in barbed wire.
Look at Supreme. He's so tired, so full of pain, he can hardly resist.
Look at this now. He's almost unconscious, it seems like. He's barely wobbling here. John Cronus now hammering away to the back. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Supreme using the barbed wire to his advantage now. He's like a Michelin man made of barbed wire.
Setting up his own demise there with Cronus wrapping Supreme in the barbed wire, and then Supreme just jumped at him, wrapped in that barbed wire. And look at this, he's going for that ladder, Larry. I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it.
It's all coming together now. The logic in Supreme's mind is coming together. He's going to make himself a human cannonball wrapped up in barbed wire.
Look at this now. Supreme going to the top of that ladder. He's draped in that barbed wire. Cronus laid flat out. Oh, from the top. And the table barely gave. Look at this now. Randy Hernandez. It's over.
That's
Supreme
it.
wins the title.
Supreme is the king of the death match. Can you believe it, Chris Cross? Well, Chris Cross is on his way to the ring to make the announcements. Supreme is the winner. Look at this. Supreme is the winner, the king of the death match. He needs to get cut. And now referee Patrick Hernandez bringing the trophy. This is a proud moment, but first he needs to cut himself loose, get himself free from the barbed wire. There he is, wrestling fan, your new XPW king of the death match, Supreme. The wrestling fans showing their approval for this man. This is a one-of-a-kind guy. He's out of his mind. Out of his mind. He got through all of the participants. That includes Cronus, that includes Homeless Jimmy, Axel Rotten, all these guys. He is on top of the mountain. And Cronus is coming back out, not to beat him up, not to inflict more punishment, but to offer his hand as a sign of congratulations. for being the Deathmatch King. The sign of sportsmanship right here in XPW. Kronos and Supreme. There is a lot of respect between these two, and the wrestling fans are here standing in approval of these two guys, these two competitors, these two legends of hardcore. Kronos is a man by going out there and offering his hand. Not a lot of other guys would do this, but he went out there, he realized that Supreme is a new star, he's a new guy in the future. A future legend has been born. Look at that trophy, ladies and gentlemen, 8 feet tall. The trophy is bigger than both Supreme and Kronos, and you really have to give it to all 8 participants. All 8 participants of the King of the Deathmatch tournament, but only one man ruled Supreme. There he is, the King of the Deathmatch tournament. He's surveying the situation, looking at all the weapons around him, and he just collapses. He collapses in the middle of the ring. He cannot take it anymore. He's exhausted. The blood is pouring out. The officials are asking him if he's okay. Kronos asking him if he's okay. And he says, so I'm all right, brother. Everything is good. I am enjoying the life right now. I'm taking in the celebration. I'm going to go home with this trophy. I'm going to bust open a bottle of tequila, have a few shots, maybe kick back with the muchachitas, and that's it, man. I am the king. I'm the king of the Deathmatch. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for joining us in XPW home video for the King of the Deathmatch tournament. All kind of excitement here tonight. We saw a new XPW World Heavyweight Champion crown. Chris Candido beating Real Deal Damien Steele right in the middle of the palace in front of the bar. And all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So we want to say goodbye to all you wrestling fans. Thank you for joining us this evening.
All right, folks, here's a little bit of action that went down at the Palace in Hollywood. A brief intermission to all of the carnage taking place that night as Christy Mist came down to the ring to once again apologize for the absence of Big Dick. And you're going to be stunned by what happens next. Immediately following this segment, we're going to give you a special bonus match as White Trash Johnny Webb takes on the Messiah inside of a steel cage.
Once again, I'm sorry Dick couldn't make it tonight. He got in a car accident on his way back from his parole office.
Hey, look who's here, man. It's the wife of the boss, Lizzie Borden, and John Crono.
You stupid bitch! The reason why Big Dick isn't here is because he got in a car accident hitting Chaff.
Look at this. This abuse of power by Lizzie Borden, the wife of the XPW boss. And now look at this. He's ripping the clothes off Kronos. He's a pervert, man. Look at this. He's ripping the clothes of Christy Miss. This is not fair, man. It's 2-on-1. Christy Miss, a defenseless woman. She is, look at this. What the ridiculous Kronos, man, what's happening here? Finally, XPW officials coming to the ring to help out Christy Miss, this poor girl who's barely capable of defending herself against a 300-pound monster like John Crono. What is happening here? We have to have some decorum, some amount of respect for the woman in the ring. This is common courtesy, man. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, The ring is in chaos right now. People don't know what's happening. They are helping Christy Miz out of the ring. Chris Kloss is standing over there trying to make sense of what's happening. Both of the referees, Patrick Hernandez, Danny Ramirez, as you can see, the XPW officials are coming in. They are helping Christy Miz. And it appears that she's okay. She's walking back. Unbelievable.
And Larry Rivera, here we are, LA Sports Arena, our main event tonight for XPW TV. The Messiah.
That's right, Chris Kloss. The excitement here at the Sports Arena is reaching a fever level, a fever pitch. If you know what I'm talking about, the people are waiting for the appearance of one of the greatest wrestlers the XPW has produced, the Messiah.
Well, I think I know what you're talking about. How you're talking is a different story. And here he is, the Messiah, in the steel cage now.
You know, Chris Kloss, since I've been here in SPW, I've been doing a lot of studying, a lot of watching the tapes, watching the footage, studying the wrestlers. And I am coming to the conclusion that the two wrestlers we are going to see tonight are the future stars of the SPW, Messiah and Johnny Webb, the White Trash.
Well, speaking of white trash, Johnny Webb. And there he is on the extreme screen here at the LA Sports Arena.
You know, the feud, the bitter feud between Webb and Messiah may be concluded tonight at the Sport Arena here in Los Angeles.
And there he is. What's he eating? It looks like a pills of aspirin or prescription pharmacy.
Hey, that looks like the muscle relaxer, man. I know about that stuff.
What? What is that?
The muscle relaxant.
It looks like aspirin or something. I don't know.
No, you don't know what you're talking about, man. I hear him sings. I hear him sings, man.
Well, now I'm seeing things, and I'm seeing two guys with Singapore canes in the confines of a huge steel cage. And it looks like referee Danny Ramirez trying to restore order as we go up to the ring announcer Guido.
All I know is this absolute chaos is going to erupt in the middle of this cage.
Wait a minute, Webb's grabbing for the mic, it looks like. He's trying to get it from Guido.
Let's listen to what Webb has to say, man.
Things look nicer than my house.
His house?
You ready? You ready, Jesus? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you real dead this time.
Hey, you got to be careful when you're talking about Jesus, man.
Hey, you, Kramer, get the hell out of here.
Kramer? Whoa, look at Guido! Whoa! Oh, now the Messiah with the Singapore. It looks like Star Wars here. Both these guys have. Oh, look at that shot right to the head from Webb onto the Messiah.
Right across the head and the back with the cane. And I'm not talking about the sugar cane, brother.
Well, I understand that, Larry. I think I do, but right now, look at this. White trash Johnny Webb to the top of the cage.
And for all you fans that think this is a match where you can climb out and it's all over, that is not the case. The winner of this match has to pin the opponent 1, 2, 3, flat in the middle of the ring.
Exactly right, Larry. There is no escape for either Webb or the Messiah. The only way to win is pin the beaten man. Oh, and look at the Messiah just thrown right into the cage by Webb.
The hip toss.
And look at all these props. Oh, look at all the arsenal in the ring as Webb delivers the baseball slide onto the Messiah.
The White Trash is really using the trash, as in the trash can, to deliver pain to Messiah.
He's delivering it all right. White trash Johnny Webb. This is his home turf, it looks like here. This is his kind of match. This is right down his alley. But the Messiah's been with the best of them, Larry.
You know, I was standing in the parking lot with some of these fans. I see some of the fans of White Trash. They're sitting around there drinking beer, smoking the cigarette. The police come and tell them they have to get out. They almost didn't get in the show, man.
Are you serious?
And of course I'm serious.
Wait a minute. Let's get back to the match here. Oh, look at that low blow from the Messiah. Oh, trash can shot right to the head with the lid.
Messiah, you seen Jesus walk around hitting people in the head with a trash can?
Absolutely not. I don't know who this guy
claiming to be the Messiah. Unbelievable. 2,000 years later, give me a break.
Those kicks from Messiah laying in the pain.
Oh, wait a minute now. Johnny Webb into the cage.
Incredible.
Messiah just threw him head first right into the steel cage. Messiah's got a garbage can. A steel garbage can. What does he have in mind now?
Once again, the trash can being used efficiently in this match. And the winner, traditional history shows that winners of the cage matches are the wrestlers that use the cage as a weapon effectively.
They're using this cage for sure as a weapon. And wait a minute, from pillar to post now. Oh, look at, Messiah! Webb just barely ducked out of the way. Messiah chest first into those turnbuckles.
Tremendous impact from Messiah on the chest. And look at this white trash Webb with the sheet metal across the head of Messiah.
Would you watch your language, Larry? What are you talking about?
What I said, man, the sheet metal across the head. Oh, do you see that, man?
Yeah, okay, the sheet metal is what you meant.
Okay, whatever, man.
What are you talking? Oh, look at that Singapore cane to the back now of the Messiah.
Messiah looking like he's out. He's all over for this guy. He's looking like.
And now Webb's got him set up. DDT into the trash can lid.
That was, the impact there was incredible, brother.
Unbelievable.
I cannot believe it.
And right now, Webb gaining more offense in this matchup. The Messiah just barely standing because Webb's helping him, planted right into the center of the ring. Webb now stomping away to the chest of the Messiah. And now, fist right to the head.
You know,
look at this. Oh, wait, he's gouging him now. He's gouging his forehead or his eyes.
The action is going back and forth. I am hard to guess who is going to come out on top of this match. At the present moment, we have Webb signaling to his fans in the crowd, of which there are a few.
Your guess is as good as mine, Larry. Both these guys. And now, wait a minute, white trash. Oh, trash can right to the head of the Messiah. Look at him, just on his knees, teetering. And now Webb picking him up again. Here we go, wait a minute, scoop and a slam, it looks like. Oh, plants him right in the center of the ring.
Oye, está muy groggy ahora el Messiah.
What are you talking
he's
about?
He's laying in the middle of the ring. He can't get up. He looks like he's all over now, man. He's going to the top. He's going to the top of the turnbuckle. He's getting ready.
Whoa, the Messiah! Playing possum, just nailing Johnny Webb, continuing blow after blow. And now, wait a minute, the Messiah hammering his head into the side of the cage, both sides.
This is what I'm talking about, back and forth. And look at how Messiah is using the cage as a weapon. This is where the people take the advantage and win the match.
What a hell of a weapon it is, as now the Messiah gaining the offense in this matchup.
It's hard to tell where this match is going to go. Messiah with the trash can.
Right to the back of Johnny Webb. Two trash cans in the ring being used. The Messiah now going back over to Webb. Shot right to the head. 2 times. Wait, Messiah's going up now.
Now they are both on top. This is very dangerous for both wrestlers.
Oh, low blow. Oh, the Messiah got caught on the top rope.
He's hanging on. He's hanging on. Look at this. Look at this, man. Wow.
Drop kick. Drop kick. Webb. And the Messiah goes crashing into the cage and down.
You know what, man? This match reminds me when I was a little kid in the park in Cuba, man, riding on the teeter-totter. One guy goes up, the other guy goes down. The other guy goes down, one guy goes up. Look at the action, man.
Well, stop talking about teeter-totters and talk about this match. The Messiah, this one crashing into the cage again, head first. What's this? Webb's posing, pushing his own muscle up. Give me a break.
Look at that move, man, almost breaking the neck of the Messiah right there in the middle of the ring.
White trash Johnny Webb now with the Messiah again. Across the ropes. Messiah back. Boom! Back body drop. Sunset flip into the cage.
You see how his head almost got cut? That's how the Cactus Jack, man. That's how he's here. His ear came off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Look at the blood. Look at the blood all over the face.
White trash Johnny Webb cut wide open. I can't tell from here if the Messiah is or not. But white trash Johnny Webb with the offense again now. And Messiah whipped into the ropes. Oh, look at that, the Messiah launching.
You know, Messiah has so much energy in the ring. He's flying around sometimes it's hard for him to control his own direction.
And now look at this. Oh, White Trash. Oh, he's going for the fish hook. Look at this. He's going for the fish hook.
Óyeme, Johnny Webb, lávate la mano, chico. Mira eso. He's putting his hands in his mouth. He's working in the car. He's eating the food, the tummy burger.
And I'm sure the Messiah's the last thing he's got on his mind right now. But wait a minute. Trash can shot to the head of Webb. And now the Messiah. He's going to the top.
Tornado DDT. Look at that, man. Beautiful move. Beautiful move, brother.
Oh, wait. Messiah going for the pin now. Referee down for the count. 2. Oh, Johnny Webb just barely got his shoulder up on a 2 count. And both these guys taking a tremendous amount of punishment.
There's that cheat metal again, man. Only this time is Messiah putting it across the coco of White Trash Johnny Webb.
Again. Webb got his shoulder up at a 2 count once again. White Trash Johnny Webb. I don't know how he's kicking out of these.
This looks like it might be the finishing move right here, brother. Look
at the Godsmack. This has got to be it for Webb.
I think this is definitely it. All he has to do is cover White Trash Johnny Webb, and this match is history.
And look at this now. The Messiah bowing to these people out here in approval on the Messiah, pointing to the top now.
Now, I think Messiah wants to recreate the famous 1983 Madison Square Garden encounter between Jimmy Snuka and Don Monaco.
Wait a minute, who's this girl here shaking the cage?
Oye, brother, mira esa jeva ahí. This is a nice girl, nice enough to distract the Messiah.
The Messiah trying to shoo her away. Wait a minute, Webb with the Singapore cane. Wait a minute, the Messiah perched up on the cage. Look out, wait a minute, no.
What's he doing looking at the girl, man?
The cane to the back.
Incredible, right through the table from 10 feet in the air. This guy is dead. He's dead, brother.
Look at the Messiah laid out through that table from the top of the steel cage.
Who is this girl, man? Do you know who this girl is?
I don't know who the hell she is. I thought you knew who she was, Larry.
I want to know, man. I want to know.
And look at this Webb strutting over to the Messiah. He's going for the pin now. This is for sure got to be it. Ramirez, 2, 3, it's over. Webb wins the match.
Who is the girl, man? That's what I want to know. I don't care what she has to do with this. I want to know who the girl is, man.
And look what she caused here. Look at the Messiah, the carnage. From the top of the cage onto a table, onto the concrete floor.
Oye, mira la jeva esa. Who is that? Who is this, man?
And look at this. Webb apparently wants nothing to do with her.
I want something to do with her.
Larry, wait, calm down.
The
big story here is the Messiah.
When are we going to find out? Who is that, man? What a match. What a match, brother.
You've seen XPW's Baptized in Blood, now be sure to see how it all began. XPW's Hardcore Conception. See the birth of XPW and its hardcore history featuring The Real Deal Damian Steele, Homeless Jimmy, The West Siders, White Trash, Johnny Webb, and King of the Deathmatch, Supreme. Also starring some of the hottest girls in the world of wrestling today, Christy Mist, Lizzie Borden, and Jasmine St. Clair. Available in video stores nationwide or log on to xpwrestling.com. Coming soon to XPW home video, see the X-Girls Exposed. Lizzie Borden, the boss's wife, stars in Lizzie Borden Looks That Kill. From ring girl to power-hungry vixen, Lizzie Borden reveals more to the fans than she ever has before. Then see Christy Mist, starring in Pure Beauty. See all of her action inside the ring, plus footage that's too hot for TV. Christy Mist and Lizzie Borden, exposed.
There he is, the 21-year-old high-flying sensation, Kid Chaos, answering the challenges of some of the outside talent wanting to make a name for themselves here in XPW. Michael Modest, Phenomenal Phil, both these guys, tremendous stars here in California from out of XPW. Look at this siding now to go against XPW's own Kid Chaos. Both these guys main eventers from where they come from. Look at this now. Like two lions going after the lamb.
Do you know how it is, Chris Kloss? XPW always being bombarded by talent from outside of the XPW, whether it's Northern California, Southern California, San Diego. Guys looking to get in and break in with the best wrestling organization in California today, XPW.
Guys coming in from all over the world. Now look at this chaos. Oh, look at this, both brutally attacking the youngster. Michael Modest, Phenomenal Phil, going after the kid.
Now, usually in a three-way match, the strategy is for two guys to attack one guy, and then they worry about themselves later. That's how it works.
Both these guys, Phil and Michael Modest, trying to earn themselves a spot here in XPW by getting a victory over the high-flying sensation Kid Chaos, Larry.
They tried to eliminate him.
Whoa!
Once and for all. They get rid of the XPW guy, then they have to worry about is each other.
And did you see that? Michael Modest and Phenomenal Phil, double team action, textbook suplex onto Kid Chaos. And now Phil firing with right hands to the face of Kid. Look at that now, Michael Modest going after the youngster. Both these guys still double teaming youngster Kid Chaos.
It looks like Michael Modest has the weakness of allowing the fans to disturb him during the match. This is a critical mistake for a wrestler to let the crowd dictate his actions in the match.
Chaos signing on against these two outsiders, obviously looking for some bragging rights here, wanting to defeat an XPW superstar and Kid Chaos across rope. Wait a minute, Chaos counters going for a double TDT. Got a little bit of Phil there. Now he nails it.
That's correct, Chris Kloss. Michael Modest is one of the top, if not in the top 3 wrestlers in the entire state of California. A lot of people across the world have heard the name of Michael Modest.
Double clothesline.
And he is here in the SPW to try and get a shot.
Clothesline in a miss, duck underneath. You are absolutely right, Larry Rivera. Wait, look at this now. Up and over into a suplex. Only 2. Michael Modest, we've seen him. A lot of fans have seen him on WCW Monday Nitro. Now he's looking to make himself. Look at that. Right to the head.
Phenomenal Phil with what is called an enziguri there. An enziguri kick to the back of the head.
Enziguri kick. Look at this now. Michael Modest coming into the ring. Whoa, look at this. Going after Phenomenal Phil. Going after both men. Again, this is a 3-way dance after all. You can't blame him. But someone turning his back on Phenomenal Phil, wanting the bragging rights onto himself, and what a drop kick that was.
A lot of these fans that have been watching wrestling a long time are very familiar with Michael Modest. He's known around the world. He studied Japan tapes. He's very brutal in the ring, very stiff in the ring. He lets you know.
Whoa!
You are in the ring with him.
Got him with the T-bone there. Michael Modest. What an athlete he is. The Reseda Country Club, Reseda, California, San Fernando Valley. Here we are. And look at this now. He's got Chaos. Chaos just barely wobbling, and Phil's down and out still. Michael Modest punishing both men.
Kid Chaos was one of the top names.
Whoa! Larry Rivera, look at that. Out onto the concrete floor there.
This match is starting to get crazy.
Look at this now. Phenomenal Phil up and over himself. Michael Modest. What an athlete this guy is, taking care of both men.
I had an idea that this match would be scientific, clean, and stay in the ring. But my thoughts are now not that way.
Michael Modest going to the outside concrete floor here at the Reseda Country Club. Chaos stomping away on Phil, but look at this now. Michael Modest on the onslaught, continuing to punish Chaos. Oh, into the security railing. That poor kid with the crutches into the front row, injured the other leg. Maybe we got to be careful here.
Look at this Michael Modest. He looks like a cross between Dean Malenko and Killer Carl Cox.
Man, look at that. Onto the security railing. Capacity crowd sold out here at the Country Club. Over 800 fans. Look at that. Over the security railing onto the concrete.
Capacity crowd here at the Country Club in Reseda.
Reseda Country Club, not big enough for XPW. We're in the LA Sports Arena now. Oh, look at that now. Chaos fighting with both men into the crowd. This is what XPW is all about. Both these guys may not be familiar with this style of brawling tactics.
You know, Chris Claus, I'm a little disappointed. Like I was saying earlier, I wanted to see a scientific match between three of the top wrestlers in California. But what do you know? He's spilling out to the outside and turning into this violent crap.
What athletes they are. We saw XPW official Kevin Kleinrock trying to restore order, and look at this now, up and over the security railing again. There's Kleinrock.
This guy is crazy. This Kleinrock, the wind can blowing away. What's he trying to do in there?
Well, he's got to be careful. I got to agree with you there. And look at this now, Phil. Chaos going up and over, continuing to fight away into the crowd here in Reseda.
This Kleinrock weighs 60 pounds. What's he doing?
He's got to get out of the way. You're right, Larry. Where the hell is Chaos going, though?
See, now this is...
Where is he going? He's going... It looks like he left. He went out the entrance. Went out the exit.
What is wrong with Kid Chaos?
Maybe he's had enough of these two guys. Modest and Phil going at it, though, continuing to wail away. Oh, he got a beer. Someone's beer he picked up. Modest right to the head of Phenomenal Phil.
That's somebody's $5, man, right down the toilet.
Right down the toilet. You're right, Larry. Look at this now. Phil continuing to wail away. What is this?
That Kid Chaos is in the balcony. On the balcony. Kid Chaos all along had the plans to make it up to the balcony. He tried to fool the other guys like he was running away, but he was actually on the top of the building.
Kid Chaos giving Phenomenal Phil and Michael Modest a taste, a harsh taste of what XPW is all about. Unbelievable.
Now from this angle, Michael Modest looked like Dory Funk Jr. a little bit.
Well, there he is right there. Kid Chaos. Man, what a performance that was. Modest trying to cool off with another beer. Look at this, though. Phenomenal Phil. Oh, fist to the head. Did you see that?
That was full contact.
You can hear that from up here. Oh, look at that. Over the railing, onto the ring canvas, to the concrete. And now Chaos getting his shot at Modest.
I think Michael Modest is going to have some payback for Phenomenal Phil. I would not take that shot if I were Michael Modest.
Phenomenal Phil now up and over the security railing, onto the concrete floor as well. Chaos has both these guys in the copper. Oh, into the ring post, Larry.
Kid Chaos is now taking control of the match. He wants to bring it back into the middle of the ring. Is he going to get to the top? Is he going to climb to the top rope? Yes, he is.
The 21-year-old high-flying sensation. Tumbleweed on top of both. Michael Modest and Phenomenal Phil onto the concrete floor.
That's what you call two birds with one rock, man.
Two birds with the rock in a what? What are you talking about?
Two birds with one rock.
Would you just concentrate on this match, Larry?
I'm concentrating. This is action-packed. Action-packed match. As you see, Michael Modest getting back up as he's absorbing the punishment from that tumbleweed off the top rope.
Michael Modest, you know, he was very, very dominant in the early goings of the match. Now being a little bit more conservative, it looks like. Going after Phil, though, again. What is this? They got a table set up.
Look at the control. Wow. Look at the control that Michael Modest takes.
And look at that. The table didn't even give.
One more time.
One more time. The crowd chanting here in Reseda. Look at this now. Chaos. He wants no part of it. Look at that Phil right through the table. Santa Barbara's own laid flat out.
Listen to the crowd.
Michael Modest back into the ring. Phenomenal Phil laid out on the concrete floor. And wait a minute, Chaos. Whoa, Chaos going for the stairs. What the hell is he going to do now?
Phenomenal Phil.
Oh, no, he's got those stairs. Wow. Oh, right into the head.
I think Phenomenal Phil is trying to pull the splinters out of his nalgas from that broken table.
Why do you keep talking about chicken nuggets, Larry? Look at this now. The security railing, it grabbed it again. Wait a minute, the stairs next to the security railing. Phenomenal Phil. Phenomenal Phil firing back, though, at Kid Chaos. Still wanting to make a name for himself here in XPW. What an important match is. This match is for Phil and Michael Modest. And look at this now, Michael Modest.
He doesn't want any part of this match.
Whoa, look at that. Right into, looked like almost a pretty predicament. This is not a false count anywhere match, though.
Look at the back of Phenomenal Phil. He's all marked up, all bruised. Look at that, look.
Man, Kid Chaos and Phil, and look at this, playing very smart now is Michael Modest, letting these two battle out, beat up each other, so he can beat up on both of them. He's got the stairs. Oh, on the Chaos. Those stairs weighing near over 100 pounds, throwing right on top of the Kid.
The possibility of Kid Chaos' arm being broken is very possible.
And it's 2-on-1 now for sure, as the match started out earlier on. Michael Modest and Phenomenal Phil just having their way with the youngster.
Back into the ring. This is the way I like it. Back in the middle of the ring.
Back into the ring. Wait a minute, Chaos scooping a slam. Planting him down with authority, Larry.
Michael Modest, he's going to the top, asking for the approval of the crowd. Let's go, baby. Let's go to the top.
Looks like a little double team action here. He's got Phil perched up. Look at this. Oh! Cannonball right on top of Kid Chaos. This is not looking good for the youngster.
The crowd approving of the double teaming
going for the
of
pin.
Michael
What
Modest
is he doing?
and Phenomenal Phil. Obviously, this is some kind of setup, and Phenomenal Phil does not see what is coming. I got the ESP, brother.
Look at this.
I see something coming up here.
Michael Modest coaching Phenomenal Phil, it looks like. Wait a minute. What's he doing now? Drops the elbow on the Kid Chaos. What is he doing? He's telling him what to do.
He wants to do the double team move one more time from the top of the rope.
Models again. Modest looks like, I think he's playing devil's advocate
this
here.
This is something fishy coming out here. Something fishy.
This is no. Look at this. I knew it. Damn it, I knew it.
Did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Stabbed him right in the back.
That's right.
Unbelievable, Michael Modest. These fans here in the Country Club of Reseda, California. Oh, no. What's he doing, Larry?
This is a devastating move. What is this? Superplex.
Fisherman
suplex from the top rope. Look at the bridge.
3.
Look at the amateur skills, the bridge that Michael Modest put on so he could pin him.
Phenomenal Phil, Santa Barbara Zone eliminated from this matchup. And now Kid Chaos and Michael Modest are left. Textbook suplex onto Modest. Kid Chaos off the ropes. What's he doing? Oh, look at that. Moonsault. I say moonsault off the second rope. Going for the pin. Only 2.
Michael Modest is using his brains in trying to get into the XPW by any way he can. That was a dirty trick he used to get rid of Phenomenal Phil.
Got him in a choke lock. Wait a minute. Modest counters into a belly to back. Right on the back of his neck. Chaos landed. Oh, wait a minute. Phil, what the hell is he doing back here?
Phenomenal Phil is enraged, outraged that Michael Modest would turn his back on Phenomenal Phil.
Referee Danny Ramirez telling him to get the hell out of here. He's already been eliminated, damn it. And now Kid Chaos and Michael Modest going at it.
As you can see, Kid Chaos is trying to bring up any of the strength he has left in his body to combat Michael Modest. That clothesline straight from hell almost took the cabeza off of Kid Chaos.
Did you see that, Larry? Did you see that might, that force caught Chaos right in the Adam's apple? Oh man, what a powerful clothesline that was. And what is this?
This is a full Nelson.
Full Nelson into a suplex.
Into a German suplex. Full Nelson into the German suplex.
Wait a minute, Phil. Phil's back again. Chair shot.
Phenomenal Phil exacting his revenge on Michael Modest.
Referee Danny Ramirez telling Phil to get the hell out of here. To get the hell out of XPW. He had his chance. Modest. Now he's ruining Modest's chances. Modest now from pillar to post. Phenomenal Phil, he's not even supposed to be in the ring. Chaos though. Chaos getting a wind of punishment from Phil. Oh, sandwich job right into the turnbuckle.
This is turning into one big mess. The referee has no idea what's going on. He's trying to control it. Keep Chaos on the top rope.
What's he gonna do? Oh, the flying guillotine on the Michael Modest.
Exactly, Chris Close. Beautiful move. 1, 2, 3. The 3 count. Kid Chaos has defeated Michael Modest
once and for all, proving that he is the top of the mountain, baby, right here in the XPW, shutting down all the challengers that are coming from other parts outside of XPW, Northern California, Southern California. The winner, Kid Chaos.
And Michael Modest. You know, you got to give it up for these guys, both these guys. What a tremendous battle they put on against Kid Chaos, trying to make their mark here in XPW. Kid Chaos reigning supreme. What a future this guy has. Only 21 years of age, Larry.
21 years of age, and as long as he doesn't get caught up in this violent crap, he's okay.
What is going on now? These two going at it. The jealousy factor, obviously.
Boy, these two really going at it, man.